Hello and welcome to another edition of StruggleR. We are racing Trials 2 today, race 17. It's all about motorbikes going fast and weird and awesome physics. But welcome in everyone, hope you're all well on this wonderful, day is it today? Thursday. Yeah, it's Thursday. Apologies. Right, okay. Before we get to the races, you want to see who's commentating, right? You're hearing my voice, so unfortunately you've got me tonight. But you've also got Mr. Matt Internet. We've got the weird duo tonight. Indeed. I'd like to bottle up that energy because it's powerful and it gave me that boost I needed to carry on through this race. No, I'm joking. Yes, we'll get through, and we won't rush. We'll get through. I'll put all in the micro, so it's not a problem. I've got dinner just sitting there waiting. It's fine. Oh. Bugger. Why has this happened to me? Shit. Thought I'd done that. Where is... Hang on a minute. Where is the Discord? Why is it not...
Oh.
Hello?
Hello.
Can you... Everyone speak.
Can other people hear? Can anyone hear us now?
Hello.
Out of the box.
Chat, can you hear me? Hello, everybody. Chat, can you hear me?
Well
done.
Brilliant.
We don't know if that's a sarcastic well done or if it's a very good well done.
So, I apologise for breaking that. I tested that yesterday, and the one thing I forgot to reassociate was the thing with everyone else, so you can hear everyone else. So, apologies for that.
Just to make you feel a little bit better, Deck, I forget to do this every time, and you know the screen where we're talking and we're already live? That's when I have to reassociate it, because I'm like, shit, no one's coming through. I always forget, so don't worry about it.
I appreciate that.
No.
So easy done.
We'll go
Shall
back.
we rewind?
We'll rewind.
Rewind. When the crowd go blow. Selector.
So, yes, as you quite heard there with the lyrics, I'm not actually with Mr. Matt, I'm with Bo Selector.
Are you really, Decky?
No, I am joined today, tonight, or this morning, wherever time zone you're in. I'm joined by Mr. Matt Internet. The weird duo are back after the Resident Evil 2 race, and we're here to talk about bikes, trials, and our strugglers' tribulations through all these crazy courses today.
It's going to be wonderful. The trials have already started with the tech issues, so it's going to be wonderful. Bo Selector muted. Mr. Matt is coming through, though. Wonderful to hear Tater84. It's wonderful to see so many beautiful names in chat already. Welcome on in, everybody, for this wonderful Trials 2 race as part of StruggleR on the Wheel of Struggle.
Indeed. Right, shall we introduce our racers?
We better do so.
We better do so, yes indeed. Need to find them. Well, actually, before that, because it's in my list, let's shill the Wheel of Struggle.
Oh my goodness.
We're all part of it. It's a big old wheel. We play a bunch of games. But also, as part of that Wheel of Struggle, we also do this StruggleR, which is a Garlips baby. And it is why we're all here today. And all the races that we've been doing up until now, Season 1, Season 2, and the thousands of races that are already in the pipeline for Season 3. I'm sorry, Garlips. But if you're watching this on the VOD or you're new and just popping in because you like trials, whatever, we are a gaming group, a kind of a book club. We play games, mostly bad, sometimes good. It's all down to opinion, obviously. But yeah, feel free to check out thewheelofstruggle.com. You can join our Discord and you can take part in the competition. Or if you don't want to do that, you can watch. Or if you don't want to do that and you just want to race people, you can also just do this. So, yes.
I also heavily recommend that you end up following us over on YouTube at The Wheel of Struggle, and you can catch all the classic VODs that have already happened as part of StruggleR, as well as additional supplementary content that will end up giving you a delicious taste of the wheel.
Indeed. Correct.
Decky, just a quick one. Have we got something coming up? Have we got a new season coming up soon?
Yeah, I think we do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Oh my goodness.
I think the 7th season. We've been gee, that makes me feel weirdly old. I don't know why. But we've been doing this for 7 seasons now.
Say will you be mine? The 7 Seas of Struggle.
Yes. 7. Yes. I'm lost. What?
Don't worry, it's a very niche Queen song, the 7 Seas of Pride. It's all good, don't worry.
I apologise. I like Queen, but I just don't know enough of their songs. But anyway, yes, Season 7 starting. We have a games list already. We don't have a starting date, but I can only imagine it's after StruggleR. We only have 3 races left. And they should be finishing mid-March, so any time after that, I imagine. But
oh my goodness, it's almost as if there's going to be a calendar at the end of this race today.
There will indeed. And we'll find out the last 3 races and who's participating in them. But before that, you want to know who's racing. So let's...
Yes, please.
So let's check them out. There we go. It's like I've done this before. I've streamed. Today, we bring you M by Z, Kythius, Garlips, and Wugga as they drive crazily through all sorts of different obstacles and courses. Say hello.
And a dog.
And a dog, yes.
A dog.
Hello, hi. Vroom vroom.
Hi, hello, the dogs are my fault, sorry.
No, you're good. Vroom vroom vroom.
I'll probably be contributing bike noises or ambulances in the background at some point, so...
Tremendous. A cacophony of additional noises that will end up getting us through this Trials 2 race today.
Well, they'll mostly be muted, so when we talk to them in the breaks and stuff, so yeah.
They won't be muted in our hearts, though, will they, Decky?
Oh, no, not at all. I'm definitely going to hack into all their things and hear them all swear, and no, I wouldn't do that. But anyway, let's get started and talking to our first StruggleR contestant on this. Z, or M by Z, how are you?
Well, I've got something to tell you, Decky.
Yeah?
I've known you for quite a while now,
Yeah.
over a year,
Yeah.
and I think it's time I tell you that my name is pronounced NBZ.
MBZ, oh. So, I'm so sorry.
That doesn't
MBZ.
matter.
It's fine, you can call me Desi F. Like, it's fine.
Yeah, okay, I got you. No, I am good. I am heckin' nervous. My hands are already sweaty. My whole body is sweaty. I'm just one big pool of sweat at the moment. So we'll see how this goes. I'll try to hold on to my controller at least while I play.
You're going to smash this, but I understand the nerves. I've done quite a few races myself now, and it never leaves you, weirdly. Every race I'll come up to, and I'm sitting there just kind of shaking like a leaf. It's one of those things. But honestly, you're going to do well. I have faith.
Thank you.
So let's get started on your banter, or your history with Trials 2. So I have here on the dock, you have weird, vague memories of a 2D dirt bike game from the late 90s or the early 2000s that was basically driving around collecting coins or something and making it to the goal. You could also create custom levels. To this day, I have no idea what the origins of the Trials or just a game like it, but regardless, that's what made me fall in love with the idea of silly dirt bike obstacle courses. Trials 2 is one of the only games in the series that I hadn't already played. I'd also say it's one of the worst. Brilliant.
That is true, and I found out with the help of my competitor Wugga that the game that I was talking about was Elastomania, which has no connection to Trials, as far as I'm aware. But it was very similar to Trials and a lot of fun as a kid. I would not play it now. I'm sure it's probably hell.
I mean, considering I watched some of your practice prior to this race, if it's anything like Trials, I really want to play it. Weirdly, I honestly, I've never really been interested in the Trials games until watching you guys just kind of go crazily, and it's been amazing.
Trials has a lot of screaming. Yeah, helps you go further.
So your favourites? Do you remember your favourites?
Yeah, I would say either Evolution or Fusion. Anything after Fusion is ruined by Ubisoft and their microtransactions. So fuck you, Ubisoft.
Seconded.
But yeah, for Fusion and Evolution were good fun, I would say.
Brilliant. And your fighting talk?
Bad news for y'all. There's no pay-to-win feature in this game.
Oh, I love it. Brilliant. And your one word?
And my one word in direct contrast with my fighting talk is anxious.
You're going to do fine, honestly. I believe.
Thank you.
Also, before we move on to the next race, sorry to kind of segue. Thank you for the raid, Floof, who is raided with a party of 2. Hope you're well. Welcome. But yes, while Mr. Matt's already mentioned in chat, while we're talking to and interviewing our contestants this evening, I'd like you to think of names for their profiles. 10 character limit, be as weird as you want, and we'll put up polls as and when we can. And before obviously we start. So
I'm just about to put one up right now, Decky, because I'm thinking that whilst I'm interviewing the lovely Kythius, we can end up having that poll going. And whilst I'm interviewing Kythius, why don't you, chat, give us some 10 character names for Kythius's file name?
Indeed.
Should I allow additional votes on this, or should we just end up having a 1 vote per person democracy?
Have we ever been a democracy? I mean, we've got the daddy of Will of Struggle here. Like, he can answer that question. Or not.
Yeah, multiple votes. Fuck it.
Multiple votes have been ended up putting in. The poll is now live.
There's a way to put him on the spot.
Get all your votes out now, because it ends when season 7 begins.
Tremendous. Right, wonderful. So that segues quite nicely onto our next competitor. The wonderful Kythius, the Wheel Daddy himself. Welcome into this race. Kythius, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. I was saying to everyone else earlier on that this is the most practice I've done for StruggleR so far. In fact, this practice is more than I've done for every other race I've been involved in combined by a significant margin.
Well, you're seriously looking at the bikes here tonight. You fancy your chances?
I'm hoping to put up a fight to stay off of last place, which is my usual StruggleR position. So yeah, I'm feeling good.
I believe in you, sir. I believe in you. Whoopsies! I've just pinned a message. I didn't mean to do that. Let me just unpin that now. You've given me the power, and I'm already botching it. Oh my goodness! I'll do that in a minute, because right now, what I want to ask you right now, Kythius, is about your history with Trials. Do you want me to read it, or do you want to?
I can read it out. It's what I was doing when you asked me about the extra votes. I was reminding myself what I put, so I might as well put it to good use. Yeah, so my history with Trials is fully Xbox Live Arcade, Trials HD, grinding for platinum medals and such. I quite like games that you're just banging your head against the wall and pressing restart every 7.5 seconds. Super Meat Boy, Trials, that genre of pain. So yeah, it sings to me.
It's a wonderful formula, isn't it? That quick, addictive, I can just end up eking out a few more attempts on this level. It's perfect. So, what are your favourites in the Trials series?
So I've not really revisited it after Trials HD. I think I might have had an Evolution, but I forget about which one's which. So that's pretty much it. So that's my favourite. Although I'm pretty sure I'd enjoy everything apart from the one that we're racing tonight.
That's understandable. It's sometimes tough to go back to the primitive. But speaking of back to the primitive, what is your fighting talk, or do you want me to try and attempt this one?
Do you know what, Mr. Matt? Go for it.
All right, I'll try and do this. It's like that.
That's not. Yeah, just for the audience, for clarity, that's not Z's dogs. That's repetitive engine noises, which you'll be hearing a lot of watching Trials.
I think I might just also the audio and just have Mr. Matt do the sounds for the rest of the game.
Also, clarification for the crowd: those are not my dogs; those are my family's dog. I am not associated with them.
And Z, your file name will be the Sweaty One, if that's all good.
Yep, that checks out.
Beautiful, beautiful. Right, and Fish, the last thing I'm going to have from you, sir, will be your one word.
Analog, because I want throttle control back, please.
Oh, beautiful. It's nice to end up having that throttle control, because we've had a little bit of a discussion about that, and I didn't realise something about Trials 2, so that was enlightening to know.
Yeah, I'm really thankful that you triggered that that clarification, because I hadn't practiced before that. Fairly confident that Trials is Trials, I'll pick it up. That gave me food for thought, and I've greatly benefited since.
Oh, fantastic. At least one of my weird tangents has ended up leading on to something good for a change. But leading on to something good as well, let's move on to Decky again, who's got another of our fine racers discussing things going on right now.
Yes, I was just setting up the poll for Fish's file name while I now talk to Garlips, the daddy of StruggleR. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad. A little bit nervous, but this it's always me anyway.
You're doing grand.
Appreciate that. Your history with Trials 2. Do you remember it? I can read
I've got the document open.
I can see you flitting around in there. It's fine. I'll read it out. So, Garlips, I first and only got into Trials with live arcade title, Trials HD. It rocked my world, as did most of the awesome XBLA titles that came out in the 360 gen. The gameplay is all about throwing yourself at a brick wall 100 times until you work out what is the game asking of you. I love stuff like that. Hang on a minute. Fish, did you read this? Did you read out Garlips' thing? I swear you said the same thing.
Is my name not Garlips?
No. You're reading out. You're supposed to read out Wugga's one. Sorry. I beat the Evil Within's Akumu mode, which is just like that, but I don't mention that enough. I beat the game's one-hit kill mode. I'm very impressive and a big deal, and hopefully at Trials as well. Some big words, Garlips.
Thank you so much for bringing that up, Deck. Yeah, I beat the Evil Within's Akumu mode, which is essentially its one-hit kill mode. It's very impressive, and I'm going to cling to that like a life raft as I play this game with 3 other much better players.
You sell yourself short. I saw you practicing before the race, so I'm and you're doing well. You're doing well.
Thank you. Yeah, that doesn't sound patronising at all.
Oh dear, that's not how it's supposed to come across. But this is.
I'm playing with your deck. No. It's So the way this race came about is I really wanted to race something with my friend Z. So we came up with Trials, and then Katia said yes, please +1. Wugga said yes, please +1. So now I'm racing 3 great friends at a great game. I can't lose even if I do come in 4th place, which is quite likely. So yeah, I'm just here for a good time with my bike. My bike go vrr.
Vrr, nice. I think we should have done that before. We should have got like little snippets of all of you doing bike sounds before we started. That'd have been great. Sorry. That was very wholesome. But yes, I've known you to play 4D chess before, so we shall see. We shall see. Your favourites. You have. I mean, I've not heard of this one. Trials HD, Trials HD, Trials HD. Is that Trials 3 HD × 3, or is that just?
No, it's just an emphatic way of saying we would be playing Trials HD if it was commercially available.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, it's locked to the Xbox 360, which is a lot harder for us to get going and all have a copy of the game with. And
Yeah.
I really thought when we suggested the race that I'd be able to just find some little place somewhere where someone had saved a PC version or something, but no. So Trials 2 it is.
Oh, that is a shame. Well, if something... I mean, look what's happened with some of the old kind of races we've done. Developers have come out of the woodwork and started changing things. Look what happened with, Little Ralph and getting an English patch. So you never know. If you're listening, sort it out for Trials HD. Sorry.
Thank you.
Fighting talk. Do you want to say it or do you want me to say it?
I can say it.
Yeah.
It's a quote from a song. It goes, "I can ride my bike with no handlebars, no handlebars." I don't know if anyone knows that song. It's by a band called the Flowbots.
Yeah, it's
It was
great.
in Rock Band. It's a great song. So, yep, I can ride my bike with no handlebars, and often will, as you're about to see demonstrated.
I was going to say, isn't that kind of... Surely you should be holding the handlebars for safety though, right?
Yeah, but you do more spins if you hold your arms out.
Do you know what?
T-pose.
That's fair. Do you know? Yeah, that's fine. I can respect that. Say like spins over safety, 100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
And your one word, sir.
My one word is velocity, which is distance over time, baby. Gonna make a great distance. Time might not be great.
Well, we've got what 67 maps or races and stuff to do, so yeah.
Just under 3 hours. Yes, I mean, we'll see.
I watched a video today on my way home from work, and the person did it with 0 thoughts in 45 minutes. So pressure's on, people.
Yes, you're right. World record pace is definitely achievable by any of us here today.
I'm sorry, I'm not putting any pressure on. You just have fun, honestly. I'm just looking forward to watching you all just go mad at this.
Don't worry, I'm going to invent a time machine, go back to the Crash Bandicoot race and say, what the fuck are they doing? The only percent's 20 minutes. Ugh! This doesn't look hard at all.
That's fair. That is absolutely fair. Over to you, Mr. Matt, with our final race, sir.
Wonderful stuff. Just to let you know that Kythius' file name will be Test Spin. Test Spin ended up winning, and the poll for Garlips' file name is now up. And whilst I speak to our last competitor, chat, I would love it, absolutely love it, if you ended up putting some 10 characters or less file names for our next racer, who is the wonderful Nordic legend, Wugga. Welcome on in, sir.
Hello, Matt. How are you doing?
I'm in continued existence, sir. It's wonderful to end up hearing from you as always. So, Wugga, how are you feeling this evening?
Tired, restless, nervous. Pretty much goes with every race I do, it seems.
Well, I'm hoping that you will do absolutely fantastically here tonight. You're 2 hours ahead of us, aren't you, sir?
That would be correct, I believe.
Yes.
For those of you in the Greenwich Mean Time area.
The
Oh,
wonderful
damn.
Greenwich Mean Time. It's mean. It's mean to us, isn't it, that mean time? But less mean is finding out about your history, sir, with this game.
This one, I only bought for the race. I finally got an excuse to buy it because of it. Before that, I'd played Evolution, I'd played Fusion, I'd played Rising. And loved those games. This one, not so much.
I've heard that a lot. I've heard that a lot. The niceties of the later games have sort of spoiled you in regards to Trials 2, which is very much a step backwards, shall we say.
Oh, definitely.
So that should give us a little bit of an idea about your favourites here.
Well, those would be... I want to go Fusion, really. I've played it the least of the three after this one. But I think if I was stranded on a deserted island and I had just had to pick one Trials game that I could play, it probably would be Fusion.
Man, machine, a fusion. It's a wonderful game.
There we go.
I had to get in there once at least because that just gets stuck in your head and it makes me want to play Fusion again. Oh, there we go, some more names being added in. So, can we have your fighting talk or do you want me to deliver your fighting talk, sir?
Oh, I would love to hear you just deliver it. Please do.
Oh, okay. Enjoy my taillights, you slack-jawed ninnies.
It's amazing.
That's a good one. Way better than I would have.
Well, you wrote it, sir. I just ended up reading it out. Like some weird man in a corner. Right, can we get your one word?
All right, let me try to put this in my death metal voice.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, that was delicious. For those of you who can't understand the wonderful power of death metal voices, that was Inferno.
Yeah, Inferno is a track that repeats. I believe this is the first game to have an Inferno, but all the later games would have an iteration of Inferno.
Oh, they
It seems
do.
fitting.
I do believe that someone ended up passing Inferno. Was it yesterday?
Oh, who would that be?
I don't
No
know.
idea.
It could be some sneaky man who might have ended up sorting it out today and got it done. A tremendous work there, though.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out who it was after the race.
Well, remember, it's all about how much progress that we can end up making tonight. But wonderful stuff to end up hearing from you, Wugga, and we will be heading back to the studio with Decky F now.
Hi, I'm just finishing off the poll for Wugga's file name. I think we only got 3 for that one, if I'm not mistaken. Unless I missed one.
We've got the best one, I think, for Garlips now, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's going to love that.
Oh,
I already input it. You don't need to tell me twice. I love Kylo.
Best of all the strugglers. I love Kylo. He's my friend.
So
Well, I wouldn't go that far. But...
He's my friend.
Perfect.
Sorry, I just remember the I love horses. Right, wonderful. So get your votes in for Wugga's file name now.
One of those isn't going to fit.
As
Like-
much of it as possible. I don't think it matters. that one's not.
You had
not
one. You had one job chat. Wait, was that you?
Yeah, it's me.
Alright.
I think I screwed that one up. You said it's 10. Yeah, no, that's my
10
fault.
characters. Yeah, it's slightly more. Don't worry about it. Nordic Cha.
Yeah, that'll work.
or Naughty Champ.
Naughty, yeah, the Naughty champ. Yeah, we'll change it. Right, okay. Before we get into the game, and everyone's still voting for Wugga's file name, let's talk about the game. On this document, Garlips has left me a basic overview of this, which is amazing, as I don't know the game that well. I know it's got bikes in it, and I know it's got crazy stuff, but that's pretty much it.
If you read that paragraph deck, that is 100% truthful and accurate, so you'll sound exactly like you know what you're talking about.
Amazing, I'm looking forward to it. Right, okay. I've never sounded like I knew what I was talking about before, so this is a first. The Trial series is wicked, bruv. You're a biker, hot and impressing the locals, who also inexplicably, can't talk apparently, words have failed me, live in this disused warehouse alongside you. To keep yourselves glowing, warm, and morale as high as the fumes coming off those nuclear waste cans, you will complete obstacle courses. Oh, that had people put me off. Oh, thank you.
Decky?
No, nothing. Thank you for that. Control Z, love it. Removing what you... Alright, that's fine. You're throwing me off, Mr. Matt. Right, you'll complete obstacle courses designed to confuse and delight the biker, as well as break every bone in their body. Trials 2 is still fairly an infant in the series. That seems like Mr. Matt's changed that already.
That's not me.
Oh, okay. With Ubisoft eventually getting their grubby mitts on it and fucking it into the ground with microtransactions. Oh yeah, Z brought this up. Tale as old as time. So yeah,
And do you want me to go over the rules quickly for tonight?
go for it.
Wonderful stuff. That should take us to the end of the poll for Wugga's file name. It is the rules tonight. Each player will do their best to smash through as many levels as possible in the 3-hour time window. When time is called, the players will go to start race, then list tracks, which will show every track beaten by the player. We'll use that for final scoring.
there is like a list I've got here, which I've been told is about 67 different levels. Obviously, they can start any point. So obviously, there's no systematic kind of thing. They're not going from one to the next one to the next one. So they're all going different various levels and different difficulties. So if someone beats it, obviously first, and then after, if no one beats it in 3 hours, then we'll go to them and speak to them, as Mr. Matt said, for final scoring. But yeah, that is, you've got tutorial, easy, medium, hard, flip, wheelie, dynamic, and the DLC.
So, just to end up going over Wugga's file name, we have got Barata Zelda.
You know that's not how. No, I did not pay 200 channel points, 2,000 channel points for you to mispronounce that, sir.
No, that's what it says there. Barata Zelda. Barata Zelda. Barata Zelda.
Can somebody please write that in the Trials 2 chat, please?
Sure, I will copy and paste it in. There you go. Oh, sorry, that's in the main chat. That's not the chat that you requested. I'm already messing up. There we go. I'll chuck it in there as well. There you go.
Right.
Bad at Zelda. All right. Thank you. I believe I'm sure that was Umaro who suggested that name. Thanks.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
No, it's Barata.
Wait, it's Kylo. Of course, it's Kylo. What am I thinking?
No, Kylo isn't here, so I did it in his honor because I love Kylo.
Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake.
Right, so we've got all their screens and they're all set up. You see their profile names. There you go. Okay, so racers, are you ready?
No.
Ready to roll?
Yeah, as ready as I'll ever be.
Excuse me, sorry. Okay, Mr. Matt, are you ready?
I'm as ready as I could potentially be whilst unwell, but it's going to go great. It's going to be wonderful.
Okay.
Wait a minute. So are we all on? Are we waiting on the first track? Yeah.
I was on main menu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're on the
okay.
menu at the moment. If you
Main
wanna
menu, right.
Yeah, if you want to go to...
No, we'll just wait on main menu. That's fine.
Yeah, and then all click
Alright.
start race at the same time type thing, yeah?
Okay.
Can do.
Okie dokie. Before we start, I just thought I'd mention, obviously, we are going to do a couple of check-ins still. I know it's a very high focus game. Probably do one at 1 hour and another at 2 hours in. And then I was speaking to some of you before about bathroom breaks. You're happy to just kind of take the hit if something obviously emergency happens, then we'll pause and I'll unmute you all, and then we'll go from there.
Oh yeah, regarding
Sounds
that,
good.
I might just take off at some point and leave it on the menu screen. Don't worry, I'll be back.
Okie dokie. If people are on it for a long period of time, and it's like say like 10-15 minutes, and still I might just unmute you just check if you're okay or whatever. Okay.
Yep.
Perfect. Right. Okay. So if all races are ready, I'll count you down.
Okay. Good luck, everybody.
Ready. Good luck all.
Oh yeah.
Bye, folks.
Yeah.
Good luck to you all.
Good luck, everybody. So we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go.
Wonderful. Our racers are already off. It's going to be a wonderful time. Now, the first little chunk that we are going to be seeing here tonight will be the training. We've got to go through our training wheels to end up taking them off first, but it will be a very, very comfortable ride for all 4 of our racers here tonight.
We do need a prediction. I do apologise for that, guys. Everyone's, yes, the racers are all muted now. So
Yes, I was just about to pop that up.
Oh, you doing it, yeah?
I was indeed.
Okay, I'll leave it with you. No problem.
Wonderful. It shouldn't take me too long to end up getting this up.
But thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. We do appreciate you. This is going to be, at the moment you can hear the sound from Garlips' feed. However, if things change, we can sort of switch it around or anything like that. But you're just going to hear a lot of bike sounds, unfortunately. And our voices.
Don't you worry, Amaro. The gambling is now live. It's right there, right now. Win channel points if you make the correct prediction.
Indeed, indeed.
You've got a bit of time on this one, so do enjoy chucking in your channel points right now. A big load has already been delivered straight into Wugga's prediction here.
Nice, nice. A big load indeed.
It's all going on Fish. He's got to get a win at some point. Right you are, Tater. Good luck to all from Quantum P1. It's wonderful to see so many of you in chat here tonight. But you know what? I have ended up noticing that Decky hasn't started the timer.
Oh my god. No, I haven't.
That's
Now I
all
have
good.
that.
Thank you muchly.
God, it's I do apologise. I've literally come straight from work and I am shattered. I've been up since 6 and I've yeah.
It's all good, Decky. Thank you so much for hosting this wonderful race here tonight as part of StruggleR, which is going to be a part of the Wheel of Struggle.
It's going to be. I thought it already was.
Is it? I didn't know.
Why do we keep allowing him to do things? Wow, Tater. Why you got to be like that? Why are you lashing out for?
Poor Decky. Right. So at the moment, Garlips is struggling a little bit with this hill. Struggling to get up there and nail the landing. So, Decky, how familiar are you with Trials?
Not very. I mean, I was a motorcycle in my past life, which kind of helps me understand some of the physics in this. But otherwise, the only experience I've played in this game is like the mini clip game when I was in school on the PC. How about you?
For me, I ended up being exposed to Trials HD, and then I ended up going mad on Evolutions and Fusion, which still has one of the greatest openings ever known to man, where it ends up having "Welcome to the future, man, machine, a fusion." If you haven't heard that song, it's just, I would recommend listening to it right after the wonderful action that we're going to have here tonight.
Indeed. Oh look, already right there. So Garlips has already cleared majority of the tutorial.
Moving on to construction work. Need to ban the council to be safe. We can't end up doing things like this.
So you're going to
This is
see...
why we...
Well, I'm sorry.
No, you're absolutely fine. I just want to quickly end up saying that at the moment, chat are currently going very hard on Wugga to win this race. But Kythius isn't too... well, he is pretty far behind, but he is to the second place in terms of where chat are thinking
So
the prediction's going to go tonight.
15,000 points. Garlips is on 2,000, just under 3,000. Kythius is on just under 6,000, and Z, she's on 3,000. Dead on. Yeah.
Not bad at all, not bad at all. So, what is Trials? Trials is basically a game all about physics. In the early games, you ended up only having throttle on and throttle off, so you had no control over how fast your bike was going. It was either on or off. But you do have control over your rider. You can end up positioning them forward or backwards to help adjust how your bike is moving. So this can end up helping you do some big jumps or make it up certain ramps. But it's all about how you approach these ramps, how you approach certain jumps and obstacles in your way. It's very much a physics-heavy game. Trials 2, of course, ended up not having the later addition that the Trials games would have, which is, of course, the analog throttle, giving you a greater amount of control over your bike.
There's no brake in this, is there? It's just forward and then not forward, right? Isn't it? You just...
You can brake, but it's not a great brake.
Oh, okay.
It's on or off, basically.
Oh, wow. Honestly, it looks like a lot of fun. I think, obviously, once I saw their practice prior to the race, I was definitely kind of like, yeah, I definitely want to play this.
I would seriously recommend looking at Evolution or Fusion. Those two are absolutely the best in the series. So do check those out. Trials HD, I would say, probably has the best mini-game selection.
Yeah.
Where you end up having a mode where you just have to break as many bones as possible, which is an awful lot of fun. I spent a lot of evenings with me and my mates just seeing who can end up getting the most bones broken, because this was in the heyday of the Xbox 360 having wonderful accessibility for profiles, quick switching. Glory days.
Amazing. It would be nice to go back to those days. I like the Xbox 360. I really enjoyed those years.
I still say that the Xbox 360 probably had one of the best game ecosystems ever. We are not going to have that sort of ecosystem again, where it was just excitement every week over what new indie titles were being released. It was a wondrous time. There wasn't a lot of slop. It was great.
It was. Mr. Matt, is it okay if I dip out for 5 minutes? I'm just going to sort myself some dinner. It's already obviously delivered, so I just need to plate it up.
That's okay. I won't stop you from having it go cold. You go and enjoy it whilst it's nice and piping hot. I'm not a complete monster.
No, I appreciate that. I'm just going to, I'll be about 5 minutes. So
beautiful.
See you guys in a bit. Mr. Matt is now in charge. He always was, to be fair.
That's a worrying thing for chat to end up hearing. But it's wonderful to end up having you all in this evening. Oh, I think Z has gotten stuck there. Trying to recover, but just can't. Has to take the restart. Let's have a look at how Wugga's doing. Pumped to be going around this roundabout that Z has just ended up doing. The loop-de-loop. Oh, but gets taken out at the end of it. And Z is now ahead. But Wugga is not that far behind. So, one of the wonderful things about Trials is that even though this is one of the earlier games in the series, it still looks absolutely fantastic. This is still very much a playable game. However, I will, of course, end up giving you the caveat that you should probably play one of the later games in the series to end up saving yourself a lot of frustration and annoyance. If you see something like Evolution or Fusion up for sale, I would recommend going for it. Mr. Matt is in charge. Panic, that's exactly the right reaction you should have, Quantum P1. Dormy, forgot that this was today. Well, welcome in. It's lovely to end up seeing you here this evening. And let's just have a quick look at what the predictions have ended up saying that now Z is the second place to end up getting into there. So at the moment, chat is saying that it's going to go Wugga, Z, Kythius, and Garlips if we go by the point totals awarded. Well, sorry, the points that have been bet so far. There we go. Easy 9 ups and downs unlocked. So Z is moving on. Wonderful. Now, as you can probably see, all of these different ramps and slopes are all slightly different angles, so which means you need to take them in slightly different ways. Now, as Kythius was saying earlier, he didn't realise that this game ended up having non-analog throttle control. It ends up having a button-based throttle control, so it's either on or off, digital, if you were. I didn't realise that either, because the competitor Wugga ended up asking if we could use a face button rather than the triggers, because after a little while of pulling the triggers, it can end up giving your fingers a little bit of a strain, just a little bit of a strain. So they Wugga kindly asked, and it was accepted that they could end up moving that onto a face button. Now, as you can see here, Wugga is dealing with these little tiny ramps. You have to carefully let your bike roll down a little bit to end up getting enough to end up running up. You have to run back a little bit and then rev up and get up the ramp. But you don't want to overshoot. You want to end up making sure that you still land on that platform so that you can continue on. Oh. Achievement unlocked, every bone broken, so well done Wugga, you've just unlocked an achievement for breaking every single bone. As I mentioned, there are mini games in later Trials games that end up being focused on either how far you can fling yourself off your bike, how many bones you can break. There's lots of nice little extras that are in the Trials game. So even if you pick up Evolution and not Fusion, or Fusion and not Evolution, they will have different mini games for you to end up trying, as well as a fantastic community-led track builder. Love that trick that you have to end up doing, where you have to end up going up a ramp and then flipping your bike in midair. Now, obviously, the riders have to land with both wheels down to end up being able to end up landing. That's also true for hitting checkpoints, although I do believe in Trials 2 it's a little bit more lenient with your checkpoints. You are able to end up hitting a checkpoint even if both wheels haven't fully touched the ground by the checkpoint. There we go. Dynamic difficulty has been locked for Z there. It's also digital in that you must use your digits to turn it on. That is very correct, Markman. Very correct. Connect? I was about to end up mentioning Connect. I think I've got the Xbox 360 too heavily on the brain.
Love a Connect.
Oh, I do love the Connect as well. It was a fun little thing. There's actually, oddly enough, there's one of those games that I've been thinking about that I really do need to go back and complete, which was called the Gunstringer, that was released for the Connect.
Gunstringer?
Yeah, it was touted as being one of the few Connect titles you could play sitting down. You had to control a marionette puppet as it ran along.
That sounds pretty fun.
It was. I only played a little bit of it, but yeah, I really need to go back and play it at some point. But that requires actually digging out the Xbox 360 completely, because the Xbox One did not support the original Connect, nor did it have any emulation for it.
I might have to do the same at some point. I haven't played my 360 in years.
Oh, what better reason to end up digging it out than for a wonderful bit of Trials?
Indeed.
Now, currently, I do believe that Wugga is absolutely storming ahead. Kythius isn't doing too bad at the moment. I'd say that our current positions are Wugga in first, Z in second, and Kythius in third, with Garlips in fourth at the moment, if I've read my levels right. Yes, oddly enough, it is very surprising that in terms of backwards compatibility with the Kinect system, the Xbox One, even though it had its own version of the Kinect, did not support emulation of Kinect titles with the new Kinect. So if you wanted to end up playing Kinect titles, you had to have an Xbox 360 and a Kinect still. It's very bizarre. In fact, on the Xbox Series X and Series S, they don't support the Kinect at all, and it will tell you cannot download any title that supports the Kinect or the Kinect 2. So that was fun. But there's just a little bit of extra trivia for you. But yes, I would agree that Microsoft's Xbox backwards compatibility is absolutely fantastic. It's one of the major features that I really love about the Series X. But anyways, our racers are doing incredibly well, and Decky, I do believe, has enjoyed a delicious bit of food.
Yeah, I've got it in front of me. If people can hear me chewing and then they don't want to hear me chewing, just let me know and I'll mute my mic.
Alternatively, if you do want to hear Decky chewing and you want to hear it louder, please do let us know. I know that people are into all sorts these days, so if that's for you, happy days.
Chewing ASMR.
Chewing ASMR. Speaking of devious things that end up happening, at the end of these stages you might notice that there's polls and things like that that is jutting out. The reason behind that is because the Red Linux team who developed this game just love torturing our lovely little racer. So sometimes at the end they'll just run straight into a pole and knock them off the bike or smash into their head. Just keep a little eye out for it, you'll really enjoy that. Donk.
Donk indeed.
Z making her way over these lovely little things here. We've got some very high ramps which require a good rev up and jump. But you need to end up having enough to end up making it over. A little bit of a back up, over. Now on some of these jumps you'll have to do a little flick in the air. There's one of those lenient checkpoints that I was discussing there. Z ended up being saved by that checkpoint. Even though the bike was upside down, it still accepted that Z got to the checkpoint.
Did I, Mark? Did I say that I was playing Nintendo? My brain's not working correctly today.
I think Markman is trying to rinse you here.
Oh.
Adrian's Revenge, welcome on in. You have just made the prediction, and the prediction has now finished. And Wugga is still in the lead in terms of the predictions.
Oh, I see. I follow now. Play Nintendo. Right, I'm going to quickly mute for a little bit and then carry on eating my dinner so I don't gross anyone out.
It's okay. We all wanted to hear you eat, but if you don't want to end up giving us that pleasure, we understand. Right. Let's have a look. Garlips has now gotten to 9. He's now unlocked to 9, but he's playing 8 at the moment because he needs to clear that. Levels will unlock a little bit further ahead of where you are, so you will end up seeing a few levels unlocked further than they actually are. Oh, Z having a little bit of a stutter there with the stream. Hopefully that's not coming through for you all on your end. Kythius now dealing with some pipes. And we'll go on to medium 7 unlocked. So, at the moment, once Wugga ends up getting through medium, that will mean that the hard levels are unlocked. Medium 4 has just been passed. Oh, sorry, medium 4 has just been unlocked. Sorry for Kythius. Back and forth, wonderful there from Z. Oh, but doesn't stick the landing. So some of these are little puzzles where you have to try and figure out what you need to do with the bike. However, Trials does have this wonderful curve to it, shall we say. Not just the curves that are, of course, the ramps that you will be dealing with, but the actual curves that will be happening in regards to the difficulty. So they'll end up introducing you to a little preview of what will be coming in the hard tracks. Just ramp it up as hard as possible later on. It's great when they end up having that sort of decent curve. So they'll give you a shortened version of a harder element that they'll be introducing later. Oh, Z almost nailing that there, but just doesn't quite slow down enough to not stack it into the wall. Medium 5 unlocked there for Kythius. Into the pipe dreams. Gonna check to see where Garlips is in just a moment. Great jump there from Garlips. I love the atmosphere of Trials 2. There's a wonderful use of lighting throughout the game. Well recovered there from Garlips, but he is going to have to take a restart there. Oh no, he ended up clearing the level. I'm losing my mind. Easy 10 is now unlocked for Garlips, but he is on currently Easy 9.
They're getting pretty
And
simple.
we're getting assaulted by the squirrels there.
I mean, I know the racers before the race said that they were concerned that, well, not concerned, but they were definitely adamant that they wouldn't be finishing this in 3 hours. But I mean, maybe I'm oversimplifying the game, and obviously they're in the easy levels right now. I don't know.
The difficulty curve once you hit hard will be drastically different. We'll see a lot more resets. We'll see a lot more of having to end up trying the same thing over and over and over again until eventually they go insane and end up deciding that they're going to come back to that level a little bit later on. That does happen in Trials.
No, that makes sense.
Who is in the lead in terms of the race right now? That would be Wugga.
Yeah, he's smashing through it at the moment.
Garlips is now unlocked medium.
Garlips is winning on flips. That helps.
He loves a flip. He loves a flip.
He does. And
He said earlier that he flipping loves it. Pythia's fish hitting the checkpoint there.
Nice.
Onto the big wheels. The difficulty of this section, of course, is the random extra little circles and logs that are in the way that can end up causing your wheel to get caught. It's incredibly frustrating when that happens. You'll have to make sure that your rider's position is in the right way. Sometimes you'll need to tip them forward to be able to end up making up certain ramps.
Yeah.
Sometimes you'll need to tilt them back to end up trying to end up lifting up the front of your vehicle. There's lots of different ways to end up trying to approach these, but it's all about trial and error. Almost exactly why it's called Trials.
There you go. I'm just looking at Fish right now, who's trying to go backwards into a curve. He's trying all sorts of different methods.
This isn't exactly an easy section. You need to hit it, let your vehicle roll backwards, and then try and make sure that you end up balancing well as you end up rolling backwards.
Yeah.
And then accelerate forward, same thing again. Because all you need to do is make sure that you make it to the bottom of the floor. Now, sections like this would have ended up being introduced in the earlier section, so you would have had, say, the first section of this, the first backwards, forwards, and then the rest of the track.
Yeah.
But now you're having to do it twice.
Yeah.
Land it onto the floor.
The difficulty curve already kind of getting this difficult now. That's crazy.
Just wait until you see Inferno, which is the last of the hard tracks, and Inferno comes up in later games, Inferno 2 and 3, and they are nightmarish.
Inferno is that just one level? Or is that...
Yes.
Oh. I assumed it was a difficulty.
No.
Oh,
Inferno is the final stage, and it's a nightmare. It's a real doozy.
Do you reckon we'll see it today?
Oh, we will definitely end up seeing Inferno come up. It's whether or not we'll see Inferno passed is another thing.
Yeah, okay. I mean, the only person so far who's shown us that you can is Wugga, right?
It is indeed. Wugga ended up passing it, I do believe it was yesterday, and triumphantly presented the fact that he had done it and was very happy with it.
Oh.
Garlips getting his front wheel stuck in the fire, and no, he's got a barbecue.
He's cooking his bike.
Sometimes if you botch a certain ramp, then you can try and recover, but usually it's just easier if you just restart. Now, there are two different restart options in Trials. You can either restart from checkpoint or restart the level entirely. Certain medals you can only get if you end up doing it in one run, so you can't have any checkpoints whatsoever. And that's where things like the Platinums come in. And the wonderful Wheel Daddy himself, Kythius, ended up explaining earlier that he ended up playing a lot of Trials HD to end up getting those Platinum medals. And they ain't easy to get, my friend. Even on the easier difficulties, they ain't easy.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Making your way underneath the box. There goes Kythius. There's sometimes little boxes and platforms that they'll put in the way. So if you go pelting it through with your rider sitting up, they'll just get knocked right off like that.
What is Wugga doing? Oh, never mind.
Getting a bit stuck and making their way down.
There we go. Oh, I didn't quite make the checkpoint.
Oh. Needed both wheels to end up being across there. Who's in the lead in terms of flips? Gar flips according to Tater84.
Indeed, indeed.
Right,
We've unlocked
so
4, hard 4 already.
these are where things really end up becoming difficult. This is the horses that end up being the human horsepede. Or is it? No, I wouldn't say human horsepede. It's just the horsepede, isn't it? If it was a human horsepede, that would end up requiring a lot of those pantomime horses.
Yeah, raw gene splicing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Of course, we don't condone gene splicing here on StruggleR.
No.
We don't think that you should end up mixing a bird and a human, or a horse and a human. Like, we don't want your weird scientific experiments that end up combining the wonders of nature together.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, you've perfected it and it's no longer going to be a threat to human race.
Yeah, because we've all seen horror films, right? 'Cause that's how you start a horror film. Rock and a
It is.
lobster? Rock lobster! Dun-dun. Sorry.
No, it's okay. You carry on. You carry on.
Rock and a lobster? Maybe. I don't know how you'd splice the DNA of a rock and, DNA of a lobster. I don't know if a rock has DNA. Or it might have multiple animals' DNA on it from, like Ida goes and pisses on it. The Rock. Oh, The Rock. Oh, Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, the person who Rikishi did it for.
Oh. Lobster King. Gotcha.
Famously, of course, accompanied by Creed. And was it Godsmack who ended up going, "Ah, stand alone inside." That one.
Yeah. Z's going for a horrible level and she's smashing through it. Oh, go on, go on. Whoa! Oh, wow, she recovered.
It's tough to end up doing these ones because you need to end up making sure that you hit just the right amount of speed. And that's why I'm so staggered that this game does not have throttle control, because I can't imagine doing this without it.
Yeah. Dwayne Lobson. The Rock,
So
Dwayne
Z
Johnson.
is now. Oh, I missed it there. But I do believe Z and Wugga and Fish are all on the hard tracks now. I don't know how much time we missed at the start with the timer being off, but I'd probably say it was about 2 minutes or so.
Yeah,
maybe
roughly.
1 minute.
Yeah, maybe.
It's all going to be good. We'll keep that in mind. We'll keep that in the back pocket, shall we?
We shall.
It'll be a secret between us and you, chat, yeah? It'll be our little secret, okay?
No, Tate's going to tell them immediately as soon as the stream's over that I screwed up.
Oh. That's nice. That's nice of Tater.
He's got my back. Garlips is just smashing his head into a pipe. Oh no. Never mind. Yeah, still doing it.
It'll be all fine. Now, chat, I just want to ask you, what is your familiarity with the Trials series? Have you played Trials? What is your favourites in the series? We've asked our racers, but I think we should ask you as well. What is your favourite Trials game in the Trials series?
Well, what's just
bet
your
you-
favourite trial? You've
We're
been
going to
caught?
end up having some smart arse who will end up saying the Trials of Banner. Oh, it's the Trials of Banner. Yeah, we've heard that one. Never played it. I like Quap. Okay.
Liked Quap. Wow, Floof. You'd have loved season 1. Vomited Matt like a Quap. I think he was repeating what Floof said.
I was just repeating what Floof said. Never played it, haven't heard of it before Wheel Season 6. Well, I hope you'll end up enjoying a bit of Trials at some point soon, Markman. I think you'll really dig it.
That's true. I luckily missed Mass Effect. Excuse me, sorry. Cough. Yeah, luckily I missed Mass Effect. I only joined at Turtles.
Wugga is now on some of the more difficult things. These are the little tiny hops that you need to do. So you'll be going off of a little tiny ramp and then hopping to end up trying to get the front of the wheel up onto the thing and then trying to get through it. It's nightmarish, these little ones. They're little tiny hop ones. So you have to end up flicking them backwards and forwards to try and make a little hop. It's really difficult.
I can imagine this is the point where they might have sworn before, but this is the point where they actually rage now.
Rage can become easily obtained here.
Turtlegate. The original rules aren't clear, mate. Yeah, Fish just did the sewer level over and over again to get as many points as he possibly could. The rest of us tried to play the game. Rules gate indeed.
Right, let's see. Oh,
Garlips is on medium.
what's happening with Garlips? Yep, Garlips is now onto the medium tracks. Although he has apparently missed Bumpy Road.
Maybe he knows what to expect and has tried something else.
Possibly.
It's a bold strategy, Con. See if it pays off.
I hope it will pay off. All of our racers have ended up preparing for this, and it's been wonderful to end up seeing the camaraderie that has been happening in the team chat for them all.
Indeed, yeah, they've oh, Z's going for the camera angles. But yeah, they've prior to the race they're all helping each other out and giving each other tips, so it's really nice to see.
Marvellous. Please remember that one of you has to exclusively reveal something to one of the racers. We don't have to exclusively reveal anything, Tater. Do you know why? Because that's Garlips' thing.
That is
We're
true.
not going to be doing all of the things that Garlips does here.
You have a question for Garlips, go for it. And that's, yeah, if you've got questions for our racers, we'll be checking in with them on the hour mark. So feel free to pose it to all racers or just one specific racer, and we'll do our best to ask the questions. Can you Yes, we can inclusively reveal. Garlips. I will definitely ask that. Wouldn't it be funny if you kissed a butt? Yeah, I will definitely ask that. I might ask them all that. I don't know.
Hextree, you have ended up providing a wonderful solution to our issue, which is, can you inclusively reveal? We will certainly do that, sir. That is a wonderful way of doing it.
If someone doesn't exclusively reveal something, I'll lose my shit. Well,
We will inclusively reveal, okay? We'll inclusively reveal. I do believe so, Quantum. Let's hope that Tater will get the relief that he needs. Obviously.
he's a bit on one tonight. He's already lashed out at me a few times.
Maybe we need to reach out to Tater, okay? Maybe we just need to end up giving him some support.
Well, I reached out to him today to ask him some work questions and he ignored me, so
Nice.
yeah.
That's friends for you, you know?
Yeah, he gets none of my support.
Wugga is dealing with these little hops and over the top, but doesn't land it on the floor. It's incredibly tough, this section.
I feel like I'm behind you a little bit.
I think this is the fun of the commentary. We unfortunately end up having a little bit of a delay, and there's not a lot we can do about that.
Yeah.
But Wugga has finished that, and on hard 7 unlocked.
Wow. Fun.
So,
go on.
an affair with boxes, which means Inferno is fast approaching. We'll need to see whether Wugga will be going into Inferno or whether Wugga will go with some of the other courses, such as Flip, Wheelie, Dynamic, and the downloadable courses as well. Those are all worth points here tonight.
Yes. Yeah, I think they're all. I imagine this is worth 1 point apiece, right?
It is indeed every single level worth a point.
Indeed.
As long as I've understood the rules correctly.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm understanding as well.
So it might get to a point where instead of doing some of the hard stages, you might want to go off and do some of the other stages in the game instead.
You're right there, mate.
See, trying to make it over this little tiny hop. Can she make it? She does indeed, and that is the stage. Bit tricky.
Oh, is he on dynamic now?
Let's have a look. Bit tricky. Where is Bit tricky in the list?
Yes, it's dynamic. She's jumped onto the dynamic level. So a lot of the, as you can see, compared to the other levels, a lot of the stuff moves around, so she can knock stuff over, or things can fall on her. Yeah, the physics really does ramp it up.
So it can become a real mess.
Yeah, as you can see right here, like barrels falling everywhere. Obviously, they then become new obstacles, but then obviously there is benefits. You can kind of hard push obstacles out of the way.
It's just a new level of difficulty that you've got to deal with.
Yeah.
And there's a little trap that they ended up setting.
Yep.
Z's trying to ride along with the barrels, but will she get knocked out by one? No! Avoids it nicely.
It's unlocked Dynamic 4.
And that's it. Inferno has been unlocked for
Right.
Wugga now.
Will he give
King
us
of
a
the
taste?
Beer has been cleared. Moving on to steel and concrete. While Z is dealing with dynamic.
The physics levels. It's Garlips on.
Garlips, I do believe, is on. Is on under construction, I think, possibly.
Oh, medium still. Okay. Whereabouts is Fish? You say he's on hard?
Yeah, Fish is on hard at the moment as well. Wow. We'll go on to Inferno, indeed.
Well, this looks hard.
Shaking the bike to try and get the rear wheel to end up landing onto the box. Obviously, the bike is a rear wheel drive, as almost all motorcycles are. Trying to get that line up, so you have to get your front wheel up, but your rear wheel revving as fast as possible. Now, from every single checkpoint, you should be able to end up getting to the next section. The way that they've designed it is that you should be able to do that even if you end up having, let's say, a restart from checkpoint. You should be able to end up continuing on from that point to get to the next one.
Yeah.
So you don't need to rely on going from the previous checkpoint to a later checkpoint. You don't have to keep that momentum going. It's nice little pause parts, basically.
Oh, Tater really is on one today. I shall ask the question.
Cool, I'm just going to end up adding that to our questions list as well.
I have a little bit more food, so I'm going to quickly mute.
Wonderful, enjoy a little bit of tasty nosh. Garlips onto Boulder Dash. Got to make it over these rocks now. Oh, Z feeling that one. Over the top, but taken out by a ladder. You've got to knock the barrels over. Once they're out of the way, it's safe to proceed. Or not. That was weird. But but the checkpoint hit, so it was all fine. Z ended up becoming one with the floor there, combining bike and floor. Welcome to the future. Man, machine, floor. Fish now attempting the upside down rev off, because you have to hit your back wheel off of that platform in the air so that you can get enough acceleration just to be able to get you up to that bit, but you've also got to turn around enough to land it, and he does that time. Extreme noticing that Z and Garlips prefer action camera mode. Indeed, there are different camera modes in this, and as you can see, Fish and Wugga are currently using the direct camera mode, whilst Z and Garlips were using the action one. But Z has now switched back over to direct for the minute. I do believe they are doing that to end up potentially getting the right camera angle that helps with lining up angles, with lining up the physics, lining up everything. So here Z needs to knock into the top here and be able to spin it, and she does. Wonderful stuff. Now Z just needs to line up and get over this board. Oh, but doesn't hit the checkpoints. It's alright, first try. Z will hit this first try now. Lands it. Wonderful, and hits the checkpoint. Wugga, how are they doing? Trying to get this big, huge vertical rise. Lands up there, but nope, isn't going to have the power to get over it. Fish not doing too badly. So at the moment, I'm probably safe in saying that Wugga is in first at the moment, Z is in second, and Fish is in third, and Garlips is currently in fourth. But I do have to end up reminding myself that Z is currently doing some of the additional levels. Which means that the total can be a little bit different. Because ultimately this will be judged on how many levels have been cleared. Not the necessary difficulty of those levels, just how many. We saw Wugga dealing with that earlier on, and Fish knocks out by it. Not enough power to get over it. This one is a very tricksy one. You need to lean forward right near the end of this ramp so that you make sure that your bike is going up and over it. This is a technique that the game tries to subtly teach you in some of the earlier levels, but it's difficult when it's approached like this.
Mr. Matt, you sound like you should have participated in this race.
Oh, I don't have the time to practice Trials 2, unfortunately. I've played a lot of Evolution and Fusion and Trials HD.
Yeah.
An awful lot of it. But the last time I played those was probably about, I want to say, 6-7 years ago now.
Okay. And to be fair,
I believe.
I mean, I know Fish said he actually practiced for this race compared to his other races.
Well, that was after learning that this game doesn't end up having analog throttle control. It's got digital throttle control, which means that it plays very differently to the later titles. Very differently indeed. In fact, all of our competitors were sort of looking into that and going, oh, yeah, this game sucks in comparison to the later Trials games. I don't think they went that strong, but they said it wasn't as good as the later ones. Fish now dealing with these horrific steps. They are not the easiest to deal with. Wugga getting through. There we go, fantastic.
Wow.
And now is on to the little stairs. Little steps. There we go, little steps. Big jump.
Nice.
Needs to get right into the middle.
I feel like I'd played this
There we go,
game
and landed
until
the back
hard
wheel.
and then just stop. Because this looks ridiculously difficult.
Skipping hard is probably a better strat. I agree with you, Amaro. Lovely big hop. So let's have a look here. Wugga has ended up clearing steel and concrete. So steel and concrete is now down. So it's only 2 levels left for Wugga in hard mode. We've got an affair with boxes and Inferno. So this is an affair with boxes. Inferno is coming up next, but I don't think Wugga will be going immediately into Inferno. I think probably might give it 1 or 2 attempts just quickly, but the thing about Inferno is that once you've started it, you kind of don't want to stop it because you've made progress. You've ended up getting to the 1st or 2nd checkpoint.
Yeah.
And, yeah, it's tough to end up going, right, let's go and play something else. Garlips onto I Want Squirrels here.
Always pause.
Fish now dealing with the steps and the climb. There goes Z with a nice big jump here. Will she land? No, she doesn't quite land on the platform at the top. You've got to have enough speed to be able to get up there.
There we go. Oi, there she goes.
Problem is that you've got to approach this one leaning forward so that you keep your both wheels. There we go, lovely stuff. And as you saw, there was a little bit of a lean forward at the first. And there we go, and there's a spike trap and some more spikes. They love killing the rider here. Right, that was Let It Flip, sorted.
They killed the rider at the end, right? Because she completed that one.
They do indeed. So Let It Flip. So Z is currently on the downloadable courses.
Oh.
So at the moment, Wugga is currently on an affair with boxes. So I would be pretty confident in saying right now that Z is currently in the lead, because she's ended up going off and doing some other stages. But don't count out the other racers just yet. We've got plenty of time to continue on.
Oh yeah, we've still got we've got another 2 hours of this. So even though we're just taking a longer route with this really, really long hard level, eventually Z's got to do the same level.
Z will, or at least give it an attempt.
Indeed.
But Wugga can obviously probably end up storming through a lot of these downloadable content levels and extra levels.
Indeed.
So at some point there will come a time when our racers will probably end up having a quick look through their menu, look through what levels they've got done, what levels they have available to them, and then making some tactical decisions from there. Do they want to go with the downloadable courses, or do they want to go with some of the physics ones? Do they want to go with the flip ones, the wheelies, whatever? There's lots of additional modes in this.
Do
Now, the mini games aren't as good.
Sorry, go on.
No, you go first. I've been rambling for ages.
No, I was going to say, do we feel like we're going to see them all on hard, and then we will see like a kind of, at the moment obviously it's quite sporadic and they're all doing different levels and stuff like that. As we get to the later stages of the race, do you reckon they will all be on hard, just kind of breaking one race down after another, and we'll kind of see a clear, first, second, third and fourth?
Well, chances are the racers have ended up evaluating their chances on certain courses. I know that Garlips ends up being very analytical. I love that about Garlips here.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Where Garlips will sit down and end up trying to work out which is the easier, which is the harder. The viewers of Garlips' stream, if you aren't following Garlips, I would heavily recommend checking out Garlips' streams. And as I predicted, it looks like Wugga is taking his chances on not going with Inferno and probably going on to Flip or Wheelie or some of the other ones. Probably going for a quick bar break. Can't blame him.
He's contemplated though, or is he just leaving? He's leaving it on Flip for now.
Yeah, I think he's probably going to be moving on to Flip, but he's probably gone to go and sort out a situation, but we'll be back very shortly. Wugga did end up saying that he would be doing that in this race, just quickly nipping off for a second. Confidence, I believe. Confidence that he'll be able to storm through all of these levels and end up absolutely dominating them, because Wugga's the only one who's ended up getting up, clearing all of the stages up to Inferno, so that is a very, very decent point tally already. But Z has ended up starting on the extras already, Garlips is now also on the extras.
yeah, they're both on the
Garlips
same
and Z
level.
on the same course here.
They were neck and neck. We'd love to see it
On this
StruggleR. Yeah, they were, and then Garlips got in front.
There we go. No air coming up. So that is another downloadable course. Garlips now switching where he's going. He's going to go for the list of tracks. Going for Flipping Hard. Trying to end up getting the Flipping Hard level sorted.
What's this? Is this like a? It's got a ghost biker with them.
It could be that they've already cleared this one.
They have.
That's strange. It shouldn't end up having a ghost unless it's unless you end up either selecting a leaderboard. I know I'm not overly familiar with Trials 2, but it should be the case of it will bring up other riders for you to race against as ghosts.
Garlips taking the speedrunners method on the wheelie tracks, just ploughing through them.
Absolutely fair. If it gets you through, it gets you through. It's another point overall.
Counts,
But
all counts.
chat, I just want to remind you quickly that this is a wonderful race put on by StruggleR, which is part of the Wheel of Struggle and put on alongside Garlips Inc. This is Garlips' wonderful baby. He ended up putting this all together. It's a wonderful project that he's done here, and it's all part of the Wheel of Struggle. If you want more details on the Wheel of Struggle, I would recommend visiting www.wheelofstruggle.com.
Yes, do. This is a wonderful, wonderful thing. We've gone from, well, I think there's like 6 races in Season 1 to 20 races in Season 2 and definitely more in Season 3.
It's
very
been a
popular.
wonderful growth,
Indeed.
and you can be part of it. You can either be a supporter or you can end up being a racer. You can be a struggler. You can join at whatever level that you want, but do go and check it out on www.wheelofstruggle.com. And of course, you can end up, if you're watching this on the VOD, don't forget to end up popping us a like and a subscribe. Do that usual stuff that we end up loving to see. Watch the Algo Lords end up loving. They consume the likes and shares. They consume them, those Algo Lords.
They do.
Now, Wugga hasn't come back just yet. I'm
No.
just going to go and check in the Discord quickly.
Has he posted anything?
He hasn't posted anything yet. He could have ended up sending something to you, but nope, I've got nothing so far.
No. We'll give him a couple more minutes and we'll check to see if he's okay.
Chances are Wugga will be back in just a moment,
Yes.
but we will give him a moment or two more. Now, whilst we're doing this, why don't you chat? Why don't you think of some questions? We're going to be asking and talking to our racers very, very shortly. So if you've got any burning questions, I would recommend popping them into chat. If you can be a deer for me, if you can be an absolute deer, I would recommend using the highlight my message, and that makes it easy for me to see because I've got tiny eyes like a squirrel or a shrew, just tiny eyes. I need the help.
I've got tiny eyes as well, like an ant.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I mean, you got me
I
these
didn't
glasses, so you know how small my eyes are.
Yes, I do know your prescription. I've got it written down.
Yes.
I've even got you. Wait a minute. Weren't your pupillary distance measurements the same on left and right eye? And that's really bizarre.
I think so. I think it's written down somewhere. I can't actually remember now.
Yeah, because
I remember you
there should
saying
be
it
an
was odd.
offset.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things. It's humans end up not needing perfect symmetry. It looks weird if we have perfect symmetry. So one of our pupils is slightly further away than the other.
It makes sense, to be fair.
It's wonderful madness.
But yes, just to reaffirm what Mr. Matt is saying, if you want to question, or to ask a question...
If you want to question me,
No, not question you. Question one of our racers. Feel free to pop it in chat. There we go. All I had to read was "I'll have," and I immediately knew what Mark was going to say.
I presume that's to every single one of them. I'm guessing. And I'm guessing Decky's going to be the one that delivers that.
100%, yeah.
I had a feeling that was going to be the case.
It's amazing. 2 number 9s, number 9 large, number 6 with extra dip, number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
So this is the point where Wugga will be making up a lot of the points, and chances are we'll be taking the lead back very shortly from Z.
With all those flips, definitely. Look at that. Flips everywhere.
This is the flipping section, so it's all about those flips.
It's all about those flips.
And it's all about that bass. That bass. No treble.
No treble. We don't want treble here. We just want bass. All those basses.
Here's a question for Fish. That's wonderful. I'm going to get that down. Thank you very much, Tater.
We don't do spoilers. Since you win everything regardless of result. How do you feel about this win? Yeah. He's probably forgotten that he owns all the wins because he owns the Wheel of Struggle.
That is true.
It might help his confidence a bit. Wait, is this back seating? Is he helping? Collusion?
Backdooring, it's a difficult thing.
It is. Yeah.
Now, people who may remember a few moments ago will end up seeing that Wugga is now just demolishing the course that Z and Garlips were on just a little bit ago.
Yep.
And welcome on in, Pumpkin Blades. The
Pumpkin
bikes
Blades.
sound like bumblebees. They do indeed.
They are actually just riding massive bumblebees.
Oddly enough, in later games, they ended up introducing additional vehicles, and one of them is actually a ninja cat on the back of a unicorn.
Wow. Interesting.
Yeah, it's glorious.
It sounds glorious. I want to see it.
I would seriously recommend checking it out. It's an awesome thing. As I said earlier, if you see Trials, Evolution, or Fusion on sale, I would recommend picking them up. There is a game that came out after those, and I can't remember the name of it, but I don't really care because I've heard nothing but bad things about it. That it's not the Trials you remember, kids. Not the Trials you remember. Z just not able to recover from this platform transfer. Come on, Z, you can do it. Platform transfer.
We've got to see.
No!
Oh,
That's the crack broken. Buzz.bike from Love and Floof. Please don't click that link in chat. I can't end up telling you where it goes, but it might be somewhere terrible.
I'm actually curious.
Wugga is in the same point. Well observed, Amaro. Indeed. Wugga and Z are on the same bit where they have to do this transfer. Neither of them are quite getting it. Oh, but Z just does it.
Wait.
Oh, but can she land it? She does. Perfect. That's the next transfer onto, and the next transfer done. Through she goes. Wonderful.
Who should we talk to first?
Oh, let's have a look at the chaos. Let's go with Garlips first, I think.
Yeah? We can do Garlips.
I think so. Garlips has got the most questions currently pending, so I think we'll go with Garlips.
Yep, makes sense.
We'll be talking to Garlips very, very shortly. So if you've got any questions for him, then please do let us know. And don't forget to end up using Highlight My Message. It does make it so much easier for us to end up picking out your wonderful questions.
It does indeed.
Come on, Wugga, you can make this. Oh, not quite. This is not an easy transfer. So Fish is currently just unlocked Steel and Concrete, I believe, but might be... Nope, is going to end up going with this Steel and Concrete. Over we go. Wugga is on to the next transfer and through the gap. Wonderful. And they're both neck and neck again on this track. I love to see it.
We'd love to see it in StruggleR.
And will Z hit the next checkpoint? Bam! She does.
It does indeed.
And on to the next set of
Another
little
one.
awkward ramps.
Oh, she's still going. Smashing through this one. Well done.
It's not the easiest, but it's fantastically well done here from Z. Wonderful, and that's the stage. Now, will Wugga be able to end up clearing this? Obviously, Wugga will. Wugga is a fantastic racer, and I'm so looking forward to seeing how many points and how close this will be in the end.
Oh, sure. I'm looking forward to that. Being very methodical
Dominoes.
and smashing through this. At such a pace as well.
Such a fantastic pace, and don't count Fish out at the moment. Fish is doing wonderfully here, but is having to deal with these hard tracks. Will Fish end up making a tactical decision to do what Garlips is doing? Because I have a sneaking suspicion that Garlips has taken third here. Because Garlips has taken the tactical decision to move on to DLC and other courses. But Garlips was skipping more of the medium courses earlier on. We'll have to end up checking how many of those Garlips has actually done later on.
I imagine it's definitely going to be close. There's only going to be a few tracks in it.
There will be at the end of this, I imagine that there will be some hard tracks that don't get cleared by Z, but some DLC tracks that Z does that Wugga doesn't. It could also be the case that that Kythius ends up just smashing a load of courses, a load of the DLC courses that never know that they could be ones that Fish has ended up doing before in the past. So we'll end up seeing. We'll see. This is going to be an interesting conclusion at the end of this race.
Definitely. Right, we've hit the hour mark. Let's speak to Garlips.
Let's speak to Garlips.
I will unmute momentarily. 3, 2, 1. Hello!
Hello.
How are you?
You're right. I'm having a whale of a time.
It looks like it. You're just smashing through it.
Yeah, I don't think
well, no.
you can't smash through this, my friend. Oh, no!
He did. He definitely did.
Hey. So cool thing, right? And you can quote me on record here. I've never, ever, 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 ever blamed my tools, but today I'm blaming my tools because I fucked with my controller about 10 minutes before we started because Z told me I could disable a key on my control pad, and now all of the physics, like all of the way of leaning forward and backward, is different now, and I'm having to use the keys on the keyboard, which I haven't practiced.
Oh no! We were
So
wondering
harsh.
what was happening because you were skipping a lot of medium tracks and things like that.
Yeah, well, I'm also shit, so there's that as well. But like, even things that I can usually do, I'm not being able to do. So I'm just kind of throwing myself at everything I can and seeing what sticks.
Don't put yourself down like that. We know that you are doing a lot of things much more tactically. You're moving on to DLC stages. You're moving on to additional stages. So you're keeping the pace moving. You're keeping going, aren't you?
Anytime I feel like I'm getting stuck, I just kind of switch it up a bit. Also, I don't know if you guys noticed, because at the very start of the race, there was a whole bunch of us doing stuff, and it was probably very busy. But I was also getting a glitch where, like, I was completing levels, but it wasn't registering them as complete.
Oh, that's what I was wondering, because I saw that you had a ghost on one of the
Yeah,
tracks, and
we
I was
saw
like,
that,
but
yeah.
it's not marked that you've completed that track.
Oh yeah, no. So that was something else. I accidentally clicked on someone's name instead of start track, which means you load their ghost up.
Yes.
Don't worry, plenty of other fucking things are going wrong as well. But yeah.
My friend, there's been glitches happening everywhere. It's been bizarre to see. I don't remember Trials being this glitchy in places, but it's been wonderful to watch.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're playing Trials 2, which is very primitive in certain aspects, but still enjoyable. And I mean, I'm having a good time despite the controls snafu. I'm still having a good time.
We'll have to end up raising an investigation and an inquiry with the council in relation to that to see if Z was steering you wrong.
Yeah, I feel like
Sabotage.
it was Z's suggestion, and now I didn't want to say anything, but I'm glad that you brought that up, Mr. Mantinet, because I feel like, it was sabotage. And I'm going to be launching a full inquiry.
Listen, all of y'all, it's a sabotage. You almost made that as well. I apologise. We should get out of your hair, but we have got some questions for you. if
Oh,
that's
yeah, no,
okay.
it's lovely to talk to you. Please stay.
Okay, so our first question, I do believe, has ended up coming in from Love and Floofen, I believe. This has Garlips. Wouldn't it be funny if you kissed a butt?
I think it would be hilarious. In fact, this is not the first time Love and Floofen has suggested this to me. I think I think he's dropping hints. I think it might be his butt that he wants me to kiss.
Ooh.
And I can't. I'm already promised to Kylo.
Yes. As per your username.
Yeah, see, the funny thing about that is, right, I put all of my points into Garhips just to force everyone else to put their points into I Love Kylo. So really, I'm just doing the council's work, mopping up all those points that people don't need by making them think that I wanted to not be called I Love Kylo, when really, I wanted nothing more.
Like the last potato with the gravy, isn't it?
It's precisely like that. In fact, what a good analogy.
You got to mop them all up, sir. You got to mop them all up.
Oh, no. Carry on. Are there any other questions?
There is one that is specifically tailored to Decky, for Decky, from Tater.
Oh, yes. Where have you written it? So I can't find it in the doc.
Oh, it's not in the doc. I'll paste them in there. I've got my own notepad, so I'll put them at the bottom here. Don't you worry. There you go.
Thank you. So I made a bit of a screw up at the beginning of the stream.
Just a few.
Just a few, yes, and another.
Oh, okay.
It's a very minor thing. However, I'll ask the question and you'll gather what I did wrong. How hard is it to sync a new timer to a VOD when someone at DeckyF.Council F doesn't start the timer in time?
You know what? I mean, this is one of the few races where it really is not going to make a big difference, because we've all, like, it's not like by 3 hours I think all of us are going to be done with this. So if you got like a minute wrong at the start or something, it's not going to make a huge difference. Yeah,
Mr. Matt knows it pretty quick.
Tate, it's just because Tate is very shit hot on these things, so he likes to point it out when everybody else does it wrong. But the truth is, Tate has only just been tricked into a doggy up race, and we had to use reverse psychology and logic just to get him to agree to it. Now he's bound in blood. He can't back out, and I think he's just kind of lashing out at people because he knows he's going to have to play the best game in the world, doggy up. So
this is true. I've got one more question before I switch back to Matt.
Okie dokie.
And I've got to kind of get my big smoke on here.
Oh right, I see.
I have 2 number 9s.
I think.
Oh, gone.
I was going to say, I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. This is from Mark. I have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large. I had the voice ready and now I can't do it.
Number 9 large.
A number
245.
Oh, you say it. No, you've got it.
No, I don't know it off by heart. I'll get it wrong.
I have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Nice, perfect. My answer to that is you only had to follow the goddamn train, CJ. Because the funny thing about that mission is it's on a bike. So, oh look, oh sneaky underneath it, yay!
Nice one.
That works for me.
But will it get you through the rest of the course? That's the question.
No, but I did practice this one before the race, so I think I know what I need to do here.
That was very cheeky. Well done on that. You got through that. Wonderful.
Oh shit.
Decky, is that all the questions for our lovely racer Garlips?
It is indeed, actually, yes. I missed. There's another question for one of the other races I thought was going to be for Garlips, but I was wrong. Sorry, it's just been saved in there as well. My apologies.
Yes,
that's all the questions.
because you complained about it, I put them all in there now.
Thanks.
Alright, look, I hate it when you two fight.
We can kiss and make up
Okay.
afterwards.
Yeah, that's true. Right, so shall we leave our lovely Garlips all alone?
Yes, let's let him focus and get through this.
Back to one man and his bike.
Indeed.
One man and his bike went to
Oh, wait,
ride
wait.
a piss take.
Let's ask him. Where do you think you are?
4th. I don't think there's any bones about that, but you know what? I'm just having fun.
You might be pleasantly surprised, but yes. Okay, let's go.
Interesting.
Nothing interesting about it. I've given nothing away.
Interesting.
Go bike.
Feels like I've given nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And I'm going to mute him now.
Cheeky. Right, chat. At the moment, who has the smallest eyes? Is it Decky F, Garlips, MBZ, Wugga, or Kythius? Get your votes in now.
I feel like I turn away from the stream and there's like a new poll. You're way on the ball.
Well, they ended up giving me the power, and they're going to end up paying for that dearly.
Oh, we've got another question for Fish. So we might as well ask... Yeah, we might move on to Fish now. So
We could indeed.
We'll just save that from Blue. So we've got 2 questions for Fish. Ooh. Right. Right, I'm gonna unmute him. You ready?
I am indeed.
Right, here we go. Mr. Fish,
Mr. Dexif.
how are they?
Yeah, doing all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with how it's going. The level before the one that I'm on now is the last one that I was able to complete for the first time in pre-match practice as we were all chatting in the green room.
Oh, excellent.
Nice.
So pretty happy with it.
What's your strategy here at the moment? I noticed that you're doing the hard tracks. Are you going to be moving on to any of the other packs at some point?
Yes, so I was waiting for your first check-in to let me know that we'd been roughly an hour, and hopefully I was going to have all my main course tracks done. I think this is the last one that I'm looking to complete from the main set, and then I'll be going into all the other ones.
This one's an affair with boxes, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm having a really bad time with this flip.
It's a pain, this jump. It's an absolute pain because you've just got to get the right amount to be able to end up not going too high. Oh, I thought you had it there.
Yeah, I thought that was it. Oh god, that was almost
It's
better.
so much harder without the throttle control.
Yeah, it really is. it's such a pain. Oh god. Go on, just flip back up. No.
Oh, you can do it. Get that wheel. You can do it. Put your back into it. I can do it. Put my back into it.
So yeah, how's everyone else doing?
Oh, you're
You know we
last.
can't answer that.
You're last. Everyone's finished ages ago. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah,
Okay,
45
well,
minutes ago. Like, after the race started.
I did fear that was the case. Damn it.
It's either that or they all rage quit and we're just letting you run this out on your own.
Oh god, yeah, that would be my own personal hell, to be honest.
But yes, as Mr. Matt say, we can't tell you that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So
do
we
some
have got.
questions.
There is something we could say, which is the questions we've got from chat.
Yes, indeed. We've got a couple of questions for you.
Oh, we've actually got questions.
Yes. We've got a universal one to all racers,
Okay.
and got 2 for you.
Okay, go on.
How would you like this? Do you want the one that's been given to all racers, or do you want the 2 that are specific for you first? What would you prefer?
Let's go for the general one first, and then. Oh god, what was that? Yeah, general one first, please.
Okay. So this has got to be me because I've got to do a voice. Okay. I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
Oh god. Yeah, fair enough. Cool.
And the other question we've got is from Tater84, aged 2.5, who says, "We don't do spoilers, but since you win everything regardless of result, Mr. Fish, how do you feel about this win?"
Yeah, I feel really good. No matter who wins, I feel great about having given them the opportunity to race in Garlips event.
So magnanimous, just so magnanimous.
Yeah, that is what always comes back on all my performance reviews at work. It's just so magnanimous.
Just so humble, so magnanimous, just a legend. What a guy. He's the Ace Rimmer of the Wheel of Struggle, isn't he?
Oh god, I don't. Yeah, okay.
Oh yes, I think I might just clip that. Just for my own personal
Oh my
collection.
god, what the it's your bike there!
Yeah, it went for its own journey.
It really
Oh,
didn't. It compressed and then went whee! Sorry, that killed me for a second there. But yes, feel free to clip that if you want to end up having the Ace Rimmer of the Wheel of Struggle.
Brilliant. There is one more question, but it's very similar to the previous one. Since you own the wheel and all the wins therein, do you also own the win of this race? I think you've already answered that.
Oh god, damn it! Oh, that was so close. Sorry, ruining your flow. But all wins, all victories, all points, all mine. Yeah, So
Sorry, you just mentioned that we're ruining. You're ruining our flow, my friend. We're ruining your flow right now. You're having a real nightmare with this section.
I mean that I'd love to blame you guys, but let's be honest, I'm on 101. I think you joined me on like 70. So
It's such a painful bit.
just
We'll ask you one last thing, and then we'll leave you alone. Where do you think you are?
I reckon. See, no one's practiced openly.
They all did before the race.
Well, I mean slightly, but I didn't actually see.
No streams of it, so yeah.
One second, sorry. We made it.
Hey, GG's.
Nice.
But yeah, so everyone's been a bit cagey with their progress. So I reckon it's really hard not to just say, "Oh, last," and then everything's a nice surprise, right? So, but if I was going to be really optimistic, I'd say hopefully I'm second.
Hopefully you're second.
Because I reckon Wugga's got this one locked up, and then it's just a battle for second. And Z is a really unknown quantity. She might be storming it. So, but I'm fairly sure Garlips didn't do the requisite amount of practice because he's phoning this one in compared to his other attempts on StruggleR. Hopefully.
God, he's going to be furious when he listens to this back.
Interesting. Well, thank you very much. We'll let you focus.
Thank you very much.
And yes, good luck. And we'll speak to you in about another hour.
Yeah, see you there.
Take care. Bye bye.
Yeah, bye.
Bye for now. Wonderful.
Okay, so he's muted. Who do you want to
Nerdy
speak to
Fiona's
next?
saying shots fired. Shots fired indeed. Brap, 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 and all that jazz.
Do we have any questions? We haven't got any questions for Z or Wugga. Anyone got any questions? Either Z or Wugga before we tune into one of them? I'll give it a couple of minutes and then we'll tune in to see how they are.
There we go. I've put one into there, so hopefully that will be okay.
Oh, for you?
Yeah, no, I'll put one in for MBZ.
Nice. Brilliant. Oh, here we go. One for Wugga.
There we go. I'll put that one in now as well.
Oh, we've got another one from Flip as well. I love that question, Imara. It's amazing. How do I pronounce that? Oh, and we've got another one for Wugga. How much battery charge do you have remaining?
They're all coming in now, thick and fast.
Brilliant. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
I've got to end up pointing out that Wugga is currently 2 hours ahead in terms of time zone. So it's 10 o'clock over here in the UK. So it's very late.
Yeah,
very late where Wugga is right now.
He's already in Friday.
He already is, yes.
Should we talk to him next? As he's got loads of questions.
I think so.
Perfect. While we're talking to Wugga, feel free to think of more questions for Z. We've got one question already. We need more. We need more.
It's only 11 a.m. Where you are, Nerdy Fiona. Where you are.
Not gonna lie, hearing you pronounce it is the main reason I want you to ask it. Oh god. Cool. Excellent. Right, I'm going to unmute Wugga and then we'll see how he's doing. Hello, Wugga.
Oh, hello, sir.
How are you?
Hello.
I'm quite well. How are you? My game volume is really loud compared to what you're saying, so let me try to take care of that real quick. That should do it.
Can you hear me better now?
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Perfect. So yeah, sorry, how are you doing? How are you feeling?
I'm feeling alright. I think I've gotten into the flow of the game pretty well. I don't really even think about the race at the moment.
It's kind of in the zone.
Yeah, it's very much the usual Trials experience, where sometimes you just you nail it, and sometimes you spend stupendous amounts of time banging your head against the wall with one obstacle and just thinking, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? And then you get it.
It can take a little while sometimes, can't it?
Yeah, it's what's been weird for this specific run is I've had problems with obstacles I've never had problems with before, whereas I've nailed some that have taken dozens of attempts on my PB. So it's been odd. Let's say that.
It's been very odd. There's been a lot of weird graphical glitches we've been noticing as well. There's been a few odd things that have been happening, so it's not just you, my friend. It's not just you.
Oh, that's lovely to hear. By graphical glitches, do you mean perchance like the writer getting stuck somewhere in the environment, just spazzing out?
Yeah. Like I have no idea how the hell that's been happening, but it's really bizarre that that's been going on. I have noticed that you've ended up clearing all of the hard tracks except for Inferno, obviously, but everything else has been pretty much cleared, and you're now going through the additional courses.
Yeah, I figured I'm gonna leave Inferno for last. Once, if I can get all the tracks done. Besides that, I'll just spend the last whatever time I have trying to clear it. But I've only cleared it once, so I'd rather do other stuff than spend, I don't know, the next couple of hours doing just that.
That makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Yeah, that's a great tactical decision.
I mentioned that's what other people will be doing as well. Initially we didn't consider the additional tracks at all, but I'm lucky we did, because for whoever gets to Inferno is just gonna be sitting there for a while. I like the fact that we can do other stuff before we delve into that.
It does end up meaning that the viewers at home will end up being able to end up not just seeing Inferno for 2 hours, basically, and instead actually see some of the other wonderful things that Trials 2 has to offer, but obviously not as well as the later games in the series.
That sums it up.
Well,
I think we'd all much rather be playing something like Trials Fusion or Evolution or even Trials HD right now.
I wouldn't mind. Having said that, I have, ever since I started playing this for this specific race, at first I really hated it, but I'm kind of, once I've adapted to the fact that there's no analog control for the throttle, it's been much more fun for me. Like, still not ideal, but at least not as egregiously bad as I initially may have made it out to be.
I was shocked when you ended up like saying, "Oh, it doesn't support like analog throttle." I was like, "That's weird. That's going to really change how some of these puzzles end up being like presented and done." Like I couldn't imagine it.
you guys are
Yeah,
still
it does
smashing
take a
through
while.
them. So you've all adapted to it very, very well.
Yeah, it takes a little while. You do have to approach obstacles in a different way because of that. But I'm not going to go through the process of exactly how I'm doing it, because otherwise we will be here for half an hour.
That'd be glorious. But instead of half an hour of Wugga chat, would you like to end up having some questions from chat?
Sure, go for it.
Wonderful. So, the first one I do believe has ended up coming from Umaro, who ended up saying, Wugga, do you think you'd be better at this game if it had balls as obstacles?
Do tires count as balls? No, they do not.
You got some boulders.
They're round like
Some
balls.
boulders. All right, there we go. Thanks for covering me on that. We have boulders, Umaro, which are balls as of today.
amazing. We've got another one, and this is probably mostly so that I end up butchering a word that I actually don't know if I can pronounce.
I'm going to give it a shot as well, don't you worry.
Oh, you're going to give it a shot as well? Okay, cool. This is from Floof. Ask Wugga for a farikal recipe.
A farikal? I apologise immensely.
Yes, so do I.
I'm really trying to decipher that in my head. If I saw it written, I'd probably
I could spell it.
know what to say.
Oh, don't worry, I've just gotten a text off of my boss who's ended up saying I shouldn't come in tomorrow, that's it for me. Like, I've just insulted, like, a lot of the area in the Nordics, so I shouldn't bother coming in tomorrow.
Oh, I got my P45 as well, nice.
StruggleR!
I think it was spelt without obviously the accents and stuff. Farikal.
All right, really, I'm really just I'm having some trouble here.
No, that's fine. No, yeah, we can move on. We can move on. That's not a problem. Oh, okay. Blue's trying to say 4E call. A call. 4E call.
Let's just move on.
He's trying to focus. We apologise.
Yeah, let's just move on from that, shall we?
Sorry.
Yeah. How much battery charge do you have remaining?
The what now?
How much battery charge do you have remaining? That came from Quantum P1.
Enough.
Beautiful. And would you consider running Trials curry percent?
Somebody tell me what curry percent is. I'll give it a shot.
That came from Quantum P1. Chances are you eat the curry whilst you also end up playing the game.
I think it's more a reference to the fact that Wugga's the Azure Dream speedrunner. Curry percent one of the runs.
Yeah, curry percent is one of the categories.
Yeah.
So eating curry while playing this game, not gonna happen. Sorry.
Beautiful. I'm getting the feeling that we should probably end up leaving you to it so that you can focus on these.
Sorry, we will. Yeah, we'll leave you to obviously your game. Good luck. And
It's all good.
yes, we will tune with you in about an hour.
All right. I'll see you later.
Take care. Bye bye.
Beautiful.
Excellent. It was more to terrorise me, and it really put Wugga off. Excuse me.
Final question for Z, or Z, sorry, that's how it should be said. Sword, okay.
Perfect. Should we let her focus on the bit she's on and then... Oh no.
I think we can do that just for a moment. Just whilst we end up waiting for Z to get through this little physics fun bit, just a quick reminder that if you aren't already following the Wheel of Struggle on Twitch, if you're watching live, then please do end up giving us a little follow, maybe a subscribe if you want ad-free viewing, or alternatively, if you're watching the VOD, don't forget to end up subscribing on the YouTubes, popping a like, and maybe a comment or a share.
Two seconds, I just had a bite of food where you was shilling.
Okay, that's wonderful to hear.
All good. Sorry about that. Okay.
Nope.
Let's tune in with Z. We've got another question.
Never heard spell out VOD. Really? VOD? What? Madness. You haven't lived, Nerdy Fiona. You haven't lived until you've heard someone say VOD.
I say VOD. I will not say that
I
word.
said...
I don't know why they want me to say winning. There you go, said it. Anyway, let's focus on our runners. Right, I'm going to unmute Z. Let's talk to her. 1 sec. You ready?
Yeah.
Z!
Ah!
Sorry for the scare there. How are you?
Well, here's the thing. I'm only going to be able to beat about 2 or 3 more levels.
You've still got
Okay.
plenty of time left.
Still plenty of time left, but I've beaten all the levels that I know I can beat. So we're getting to the point where I'm coming up against levels that I know I can't.
But how about this? We believe in you, okay?
We do.
You can do
All right.
this.
Thank you.
Yeah? Yeah? Beautiful.
You've got this here.
Thank you.
Z, or Z, sorry, as it should be said. We've got some questions for you. Would you
I am
like the one that's
so
gone...
ready.
Oh, beautiful. Do you want the one that's for everyone, or do you want the ones that are specifically for you first? What would you prefer?
Let's do for everyone first.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get the voice
Do you
on.
want to do this one, Decky, or do you want me to give it a shot? Because you want to end up having a little bit more munch.
Oh, yeah, no, I won't eat food. I'll still talk to Z, but I do want to hear your version of this, because I've done it like 3 times now.
Okay, I'll do it just... here we go. I'll have 2 number 9s. A number 9 large. A number 6 with extra dip. A number 7. 2 number 45s. 1 with cheese. And a large soda.
You just read out in your host voice.
That's what I wanted to do.
Oh.
I'm not like you, Decky. I don't do this for the entertainment of others. I do this for my own entertainment, Decky.
Oh, we're getting off track. Sorry, Z. I know you're focusing right now. Should we stop for a
Oh
second?
no, it's totally good.
Okay, we've got another question. So these now are directed to you.
Okay.
One from Mr. Matt, which is, what is a great place to get jam and or biscuits?
Not the U.S. And it depends on what kind of biscuits you're talking about.
I can only assume that it would probably be the dunking kind that we have over here.
The dunking kind. Oh, like cookies.
Yes. I missed the Matt's
Okay.
the asker of the question. Mr. Matt, can you confirm?
Yeah, I would say. Let's go with your local mom and pop shop.
There you go, Mr. Matt.
Beautiful. The next question we've got is, did me tell you about Sonic CD have an impact on your race?
Word for word, nice.
I'm gonna have to say maybe, because I am doing much better than I expected.
Beautiful.
So maybe I was like raging, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm so angry that I'm just gonna do super well in this race.
This is kind
Power of anger fuels you.
I mean, the next question actually is the opposite. I feel like it's a little bit more wholesome. Z, can you feel the sunshine? Does it brighten up your day? Don't you feel that sometimes... Okay, maybe not the last bit. It felt really wholesome at the beginning. You just need to run away?
So... No. I have, what are they called? Blackout curtains? So I have no sunshine in my... And I never open them, so... I don't like the sun, I'm a vampire, and I would melt.
I feel that. I'm the same.
I do have evidence of your vampirism. In fact, there's a whole episode of Low Res where you're a vampire.
Oh, that's true.
There sure is!
It's a
And everybody
tremendous
should check out Low Res.
Yes.
Everyone should, and you're absolutely phenomenal on that episode. And we've got some more Z episodes coming up in the very near future, so I'm looking forward to seeing those ones come out as well.
Sure, for sure. Apparently it's a Sonic song I was just reading out.
It was indeed.
Ah.
That explains why I don't like Sonic, then.
The next one that we've got is from Nerdy Fiona, and it's just simply the word sword with 3 exclamation
Sword!
There you go.
Yes. That's what I needed. I needed the sword! We made it over. Let's go.
Let's do this! Next one, from Markman. How many gallons of sweat are we up to?
At least 4. I'm kind of running out of gallon jugs.
Yeah.
So if anybody has any that they could donate, that would be wonderful.
You'd have to
Hear
fly
that,
over the
chat?
Atlantic, but yeah, I've got a couple.
Hear that,
Okay.
chat? If you've got big jugs, end up sending them over to Z.
Always send big jugs to Z. Yes, that's exactly right.
Nice.
Tremendous.
And one last question we have here. Oh wow. Who put that? Oh, that's Tater. Of course it is. Right. Z, are you now thinking of changing your name to N by Z to ease Deck's embarrassment?
No.
That's
actually.
absolutely fair.
I appreciate everybody who pronounces my name wrong, because surprisingly, it's pronounced wrong a good amount of the time. In Bizy, in BZ rather than NBZ, which is a small one. I'll take that. NZB is one that I get.
ZB. What's the other one?
NZB. DMAC is guilty of NZB.
Okay. I can only apologise for a mispronunciation.
No, it's totally fine.
One last question, and this is from us, not chat. How do you feel like how do you feel you're doing?
I think I'm either in first or second.
Ooh, bit positive. I like it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with and just say that I'm in first and hope for the best. But I think Wugga definitely has a bit of an advantage in that he's ridiculously good at this game.
I think very much there's a trifecta of absolute fantastic players on the Wheel of Struggle, and that's MBZ, Wugga, and Markman. It's just this trifecta of power that can just end up destroying games left, right, and center. Quantum P1, of course, is absolutely fantastic at games as well, but it's just there seems to be this general list of games that you guys are actually able to destroy.
Ooh, which is most games.
Fine. I mean, just give me a sports game, and apparently I'll kick ass at it.
Yeah. Like, who knew?
Who knew? Who knew trans girls were good at soccer games?
It's just one of those. Oh,
We made it. We made it.
Hey.
yeah. I must be able
I can't do Inferno, so okay. So here's where we are. These are all done. All done. I can do these two. They're going to be tough as heck, but I can do them. This one, absolutely not. There's a 0 chance that I can do it. All these are done. All these are done. I've never played these two, so I'm not sure. So once I finish these last 2 insane levels, or hard levels, then I am stuck.
Steel and Concrete and An Affair with Boxes, both not the easiest of levels, but yeah, okay.
We still have faith.
And if you see me just pause and walk away, it's because I'm getting a snack, not because I rage quit.
No, that's fair. That's absolutely fair.
Shall we leave you to it?
I suppose. I mean, I kind of like the company, but
We're enjoying the company as well, to be fair.
And chat are sick of me already.
I think they're sick of
already, Matt?
I know. It's because I did this whole rap section, and there was a sing-along, and it's difficult when it's a one-man sing-along, you know?
I was having dinner, and then Mr. Matt just brought out his M&M, and then it was just, it was crazy.
Wow. That's a choice.
Whipping out my M&M. Oh my goodness,
Yes.
Decky.
Yeah, poor choice of words on my behalf. Anyway, let's stop distracting Z. Good luck, and we'll
Thank
probably
you.
tune in about an hour's time to see how you're doing.
All right, I'll be in the same spot.
Take care, good luck.
Thank you.
There we go.
Right, so Wugga is just taking a quick break with the exact quote of, "I'll be right back to play this stupid ass level."
So he's actually
I
gonna
presume
sit.
ass is some form of donkey?
I think so, yeah.
Tremendous. Now, Z is now tackling the same bit that Fish was having a little bit of an issue with. Oh, and the bike does the same thing.
Wow.
Hey,
That's amazing.
off it goes. But yes, so Z is now tackling the same bits that Fish was dealing with not too long ago when we were talking to him. So it's nice to see that these things are lining up quite nicely.
They are.
Quick check in with Garlips. Not too bad so far. Yeah, all good, all good. So at the moment, I'm probably quite confident in saying that chances are that Wugga has regained the lead. So Wugga is probably in first with MBZ in second and Fish in third.
And Garlips in fourth, which we all know. No, I'm joking. Love you, Garlips.
At the end of the day, chances are then Garlips is going to go back and end up dealing with some of those medium stages that he skipped over. There we go. As I was saying it, he's going back. He's in the medium pool already.
Yeah. As I said, like, even though he feels like he's doing terrible, he's going to come back, because obviously they've still got an hour and a bit left. They can still smash through a lot of the levels that they missed before, while people smash their head against Inferno and other hard levels.
At the end of the day, if I was in this race, then Garlips wouldn't be like fourth at the moment. I would be in fourth. I would be last place. So, like, I cannot take anything away from these competitors. They are doing absolutely fantastically.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'd still be stuck on easy.
I'd be on the tutorial still. I wouldn't know. I'd be trying to pull the triggers and going like, what's going on? I'd be falling over backwards and forwards. It'd just be a mess.
I'd be somehow driving a car instead of a bike.
Wow, I didn't even know that was an option in this.
Neither did I, but I thought we were competing for how bad we would be.
I would be walking alongside the track and going, why are the checkpoints not going off? Like, that's where I would be.
I'd be crawling across the floor with my tongue and going around the checkpoints, not even getting there.
Why have you got your tongue out?
I've got no use of my limbs. I could just crawl across with my tongue.
Wow, you've taken this to new and weird directions.
I think I had to.
It's fair enough.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. If that, like, you were telling me earlier about your all sorts and things like that you love, so it's absolutely fair. I understand, you know, some people are really into all sorts.
They are indeed.
Fish now.
One second,
The end
I'm just going to quickly pause. I'm going to mute myself, sorry. My other half's just got back from a thing.
Oh! Criminy, just a quick update to everyone. That's all good.
Thank you.
Yep, I'll just force quit and hope it saves the progress. That's all fine. So Wugga's just having a little bit of a technical issue. So hopefully Wugga's game has ended up saving the progress that had been obtained up to that point. But Wugga is just doing a quick restart of their system. Oh, not their system, of trials. If it was their entire system, we'd be in a very different situation. His battery was very low, he was lying. Oh look, Wugga has the proper timer. I know. So it does show that we weren't that far off. We were only about a minute or so. So it's not too bad for the missing bit of timer. Missing bit of timer. Up and over. So hopefully Wugga's profile will load up. Let's have a look. Let's check, see what the tracks are. Oh no! Oh no, it's Inferno. Everything's unlocked. Fantastic. So Wugga is now trying Inferno. This is the hardest course in the game. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Something very odd. Is it now working again? Yes! Everything seems to be back in and operational.
Wait.
Very, very odd. I don't get what is going on with Trials 2 at the moment. I know it's an old game, but I didn't think it would be this wonky.
I guess, obviously, it's not supported properly anymore.
It should still operate and work. It's just, it's probably held together with bits of string nowadays.
I suppose so, yeah.
Because there's an odd thing that can happen with some older titles, where if there's too much of a performance overhead, it can actually cause the game to run at a weird properties and end up causing it to run too fast, or it can just cause some real oddities to happen. So it's fun to see this happen, and that's something we have to watch out for with some older games. Like some games, if you end up trying to load them up, will just run at double speed because, well, the system's too fast for it. It can't understand it.
Oh wow.
So that's fun.
Yeah, that is, yeah.
You can see some of these oddities happening on a friend of the channel, Handsome Strife's streams, where he'll be playing lots of jank and things like that. Bad Run Club, of course, will be shouted out by Garlips at the end of today's stream, but I thought I'd end up sneaking in a little bit there for you all now.
Well, yeah, feel free to shout out Low Res as well. You just
We've already shouted out Low Res, my friend.
I know, yeah, but you didn't really talk about your last episode. You just recorded.
Oh, the last episode we released is the Christmas special, but that was about 2 months ago now, so I really do need to be getting the next episode released, which is hopefully going to be coming out either Saturday night or Sunday night. Probably more likely Sunday night, considering that I'm unwell at the moment. I've got work tomorrow, and after this I'm going to be eating some random wrap that I've left in my bag.
Oh, wow. Well, I hope you feel better soon, dude.
I'll be alright, so it'll be all good. Yes, Wugga is currently having a real absolute nightmare with this first obstacle, which is basically a series of logs, and you need to try and hop onto it off after a very, very awkward angle.
It's literally just the first obstacle as well.
It is literally the first obstacle. That's why when I was saying earlier that if you end up making it to a later checkpoint, sometimes you don't want to end up exiting the level because you will lose all of that progress of even getting to one checkpoint.
Yeah.
That's how hard Inferno is.
Not to be mistaken for Disco's Inferno.
Indeed, not Disco Inferno. Glenn Gilbanassi, who is an absolute stain on the wrestling industry. When you get rinsed by Cody Rhodes, like, you know something's going wrong.
I mean, isn't Cody like the champ at the moment?
Yeah, I don't really keep up with WWE. Like, I'm very much the other side of the fence kind of guy in terms of wrestling. So, yeah, I'm not. It's like being into like the top of the pops and things like that. You know, it's the charts. It's wonderful. Oh, look, dear, they've put a metal act on. That's for you, isn't it? Yeah.
Fair enough. I did actually go see WWE did a thing in London a while ago. I went with Fish, Octobot, and Alondite. This is pretty good. I think
nice.
Cody Rhodes was the main act though.
Yeah, Cody's currently the face of the company as far as I'm aware. Don't know. Roman Reigns is also one of them. I don't know. Because when I was watching years and years and years ago, he was a bland white meat baby face who nobody liked because the company was shoving him down their throats.
Yeah, I kind of remember that period of time as well, yeah. And now he's the face of the company.
Didn't 50 Cent, your idol, have a song called Disco Inferno? I do believe so. But you have to understand that I'm not a fan of 50 Cent's musical work, so I have to mute those for my speed runs. I'm much more of a fan of the games of 50 Cent, which are all bangers. They're all incredible.
Well, you speed run some of them, don't you?
Yeah, Blood on the Sand. Which again, you need an Xbox Series X for, because the backwards compatibility means that the load times are naff all.
Damn.
And it runs so much better. Like, Eat Lead, The Return of Matt Hazard, run that on a series console. Like, don't run that on a PS3 because the game doesn't load fast enough. Literally.
Definitely have to try those games out.
Oh, you can try them out. They're not very good. But but Blood on the Sand is actually really good. Like, it's unironically a good game. Like, it's ridiculous and stupid and cringe, but it's such a good game. It doesn't make sense.
Is it so bad it's good?
Oh, it is. Well, the thing about it is, sorry, we're going wildly off topic of the trials here. But 50 Cent Blood on the Sand was developed in the United Kingdom. which meant that 50 Cent ended up visiting the UK regularly to end up giving his inputs and insights into the game. And just the things that 50 Cent must have suggested, because some of the things that happen in the game are so stupid and dumb, it's just incredible. It's like, there's only one man who could have come up with this idea, and that's 50 Cent. Like, the ramps explode. Why do the ramps explode? Fuck it, don't care. Like, the ramps just explode.
Why
Fuck
not?
you.
Why the fuck not?
Yeah. Right, here we go. Fish is trying to finish off this level. Donk!
Oh no, did he switch?
And he's done.
Oh, he's done it.
Beautiful. Which level was that for Fish? I'm just going to double check.
Is that the classic? It said or something?
The classic. So that is downloadable 12. Fantastic. The ones to look out for is Ender's Near and... No, sorry. Diablo and You Shall Not Pass, which I believe are the two ridiculous ones. The Ender's Near. I'm not overly familiar with Trials 2 as much as I am with the later series games.
I'm just unfamiliar with Trials. I'm basing everything you say. I'm just trusting everything you say.
That's a terrible thing to do, Decky. How many times has the council told you not to listen to what I say and to end up taking everything I say with a pinch of salt?
But you're my idol. Want to be
Oh.
just like you?
Oh, you can try and be like me, but we are the same age.
This is true.
It's crazy. You wouldn't have thought that we were both in our mid-50s.
Oh, I thought you was in your mid-30s.
No, mid-50s, my friend.
Oh. You look well for your mid-50s.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I end up having a good skincare routine.
Yeah.
Multiple skins that I end up having to maintaining. My first skin, my second skin, my third skin, and my fourth.
Oh, your what?
Sorry, it cut out there. I
Oh.
can't repeat it.
Well played, sir. Well played.
So Garlips is now having a scout through what levels he's got. He's not got everything in medium unlocked at the moment, so he's going to end up giving that a shot.
He's now decided to play Boulder Dash.
Oh, wait a minute. I think he's getting it to sync his progress on some of them, and there we go. He's now on Boulder Dash.
So do you reckon we'll see a complete of Inferno by Wugga?
Oh god, to be honest, it's unlikely. Like I'm willing him to do it.
Yeah.
I want him to do it, but it's unlikely. Like let's be serious. And even I think Wugga will end up saying this as well. Like it's unlikely that we'll see a complete on Inferno. Just because of how difficult it is. Because look, he's having to really struggle here just to get up. Checkpoint got.
Nice. So you got a fall. Oh wow, you got a fall between that gap. That's insane.
Yeah, Inferno is Inferno, my friend. Like, it's putting to the test all of your skills across the game. Like, everything here is stuff that you basically had in an easier form throughout the rest of the tracks.
Yeah.
But now you've got to put it all together in the hardest possible one, which will require you to wiggle your bike round in the right way, make sure that you're like leaning back, forward at various points, even in mid-air, just to try and make sure that you're keeping your bike in the right way, in the right position, so that you can land right, so that you can move off right. It's a nightmare.
That's yeah. I'm starting to get the impression.
Did you play Super Meat Boy?
Yes, yeah, no, we had it on the wheel a few seasons back.
So you remember the level Omega?
Not by name, no. You'd probably have to describe.
Okay, so yeah, you didn't get to Omega because if you like Omega, when you remember Omega, it's a nightmare of a stage because it's in this giant, it's in a giant shape of an Omega symbol.
Oh, okay.
And you have to. It requires you to end up doing like very precise drop jumps, like lots of weird things.
Oh yeah, I never got that far. I don't think even I got to the Dark World. Oh god, sorry.
Oh, Dark Zones are such fun as well. Z is, I think, having a real issue with this track as well at the moment. Oh, got the flip! Oh, so close!
Damn it.
So on some of these, you need to basically position your front wheel over the obstacle. Oh, there we go!
Nice.
Oh, so close! You need to position one of your wheels in such a way that it hooks over, and then you can flip the rest of yourself and take the momentum to take you over, but then you've still got to land it, which is the
harder
pain in
bit.
the arse.
Yeah.
Oh, apologies.
Bless you.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
Oh, she's done it. She's got the first checkpoint.
no. Oh, not on my screen at the moment. Oh, Decky from the future does see that Z gets the checkpoint. Tremendous. I think I'll refresh all of my streams at the moment.
I thought you was ahead of me.
No, I'm still in the past, it would seem. Oh, that should be a little bit further updated. Sorry, Decky, just to give you 2 seconds, I'm just going to end up heading quickly
Yep.
to the bathroom, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it. Go. Just constantly hearing the breaking of bones from Garlips' stream. Oh. Fish clears another one. Wugga still working his way through Inferno. Mostly been watching. Excuse me, sorry. Is that because he's wildly driving? Are they all just going to tire? I'm not sure. Maybe. Again, I don't know. I feel like they're going to get to a point where they're going to be very close. The patience demonstrated by this man can only become from years of playing. Yeah, he's just constantly smashing his head against the wall, but getting there slowly but surely.
Garlips will make it through. He is a fantastic, determined man on this. All of our racers are absolutely determined legends, and it's wonderful to see them all racing here today.
100%.
Apologies for my slight absence there. I had to quickly blow my nose because my nose was rapidly filling up, and it was horrific.
Oh dear. Hope you're alright.
Yeah, sorry, it's just a common cold, my friend. Don't you worry.
Well, that's not that flu. I had that flu a few weeks back. Oh my god, it knocked me for 10. I got so
See, this one's been trying to knock me down for the last couple of days, but no, just no.
good on you. Watch his blobby world record and read his sausage hunter review, and he's still here. He's got
He is.
patience of a saint and a tenacity of Goku.
Goku? What's Goku from?
Dragon Ball Z.
Oh, Dragon Ball Z! Ah, and Dragon Ball GT, the best in the Dragon Ball
Why'd
series.
you hurt me?
Because it's funny too. Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, it's going to be stuck in my head now. Thank you for that.
Dun, 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 dun.
Either that or he's a masochist. But I feel like we all are as part of this community. We saw the wheel, we went, yeah, pain. I can do with a bit of pain.
It's wonderful to end up seeing so many varied racers and wheelers end up popping up on this Wheel of Struggle. It's great that we've all ended up coming together as a community to struggle together on these games. It truly is the book club, the Richard and Judy book club of video games, isn't it? Which one are you? Are you Richard or Judy?
I'm Decky.
Oh, okay, Judy. So we're going to be on the sofa here today, and we're going to be discussing the next season of the Wheel of Struggle, which is going to be coming up very soon, I hope.
Oh, yeah.
It's season 7.
We already have a games list, don't we?
We do indeed, and if you join the Discord, if you check out www.wheelofstruggle.com, you might be able to join the Discord and see if anyone's figured out Kythius's hidden cipher to end up revealing the games list.
I think they have.
Well, I'm speaking to the people at home if they haven't ended up doing it.
Oh, right, yeah, of course, yeah.
Wugga is currently just letting his character die over and over. You can tell the frustration is kicking in now.
Yep.
Fish going through his level list at the moment, skipping over Diablo and going straight onto Physics Fun. Our racers are obviously now feeling the frustration. So at the moment, it is very much the case that Wugga is in first, Z is in second, and Fish is in third, based on levels completed.
Yeah, I trust you on that one. I still, if I was to look at this, I have no idea. Anything I can really kind of see, considering Wugga's on Inferno, I'd be like, yeah, I can see Wugga being in first.
Yeah, because Wugga's only got 3 levels remaining available to him at the moment. Z, I believe, ends up having a few more available. I want to hazard a guess and say that there's probably about 5-6 levels that are available to Z at the moment. Fish, I think the last of the hard stages aren't completed. And there's probably a few others of the downloadable courses that aren't done as well. But we will get a final tally at the end of this.
We will indeed.
In relation to tie breaks, I do believe there's a tie break that has been put into place by the racers. I think it's just who is the coolest at the end. So we'll see if that tiebreaker ends up coming into effect at the end.
The coolest? Aren't they all really cool? That's going to be a really hard one to judge.
It is going to be an incredibly tough one to judge, but I think they're going to be relying on chat.
Oh, I see. So, Mr. Matt,
Hello.
considering the new list of games for Season 7, is there any particular games you're looking forward to?
Oh, I can't. I don't know. I don't know what the list is. I wasn't able to break the cipher, so I wasn't able to look.
Oh, but someone broke it, and it was in the Discord, though, so...
Oh, I can't read. No one taught me how to read.
Oh. Fair enough.
To be honest, I am hoping that my suggestion for the last season, on season 6, has made it into the next one. I'm hoping that's going to be the case, and that was Step Mania.
Oh, is that the walking game?
Yes, the one where you have to end up walking in the real world and touching grass.
I don't think I won't be playing that game this season.
I've heard that a lot of strugglers are already like going, no, I can't do that. I can't go out and touch grass. What are you talking about?
Yeah, there's dangerous things out there. Sunlight.
Dangerous things.
Sunlight and stuff.
It's madness that they've even ended up putting that onto the wheel for season 6. But if it's on season 7, then get your walking boots on. As Nancy Sinatra once said, these boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are going to struggle all over you.
I mean, I could tell you what some of the games are, unless you don't want me to spoil them.
Well, it's up to you. I'm. At the end of the day, we're both rogues. At the end of the day, we're not actually officially affiliated with the Wheel of Struggle. Well, at least I'm not at all. I'm just someone who ended up luring others into the Wheel of Struggle somehow.
You're kind of Wheel adjacent now, especially with low res and stuff like that.
I didn't realise I was adjacent, but you know, that's fine.
Oh, I love you, Mr. Matt.
Oh, thank you, Techie. We love you as well.
Do I tell you something? I mean, I never knew the games. I was figuring them out just the same as you guys. So this is not like a council behind the scenes thing, but unless it's been taken down, I'm pretty sure there was a sold.
Well, let's put that in the back pocket for the minute, shall we? Let's put that in the back pocket because it's 2 hours now. It's 2 hours, which means, my friends, and that includes you, chat, my friends.
Yes, question
that
time.
we are going to be discussing things with them.
You got any questions for our racers?
You've got burning questions. Have you got burning questions? I mean, I know that we've got to do the whole routine of the burger order, the thing from the video game. I don't know which one it was. It was a video game.
San Andreas. You know San Andreas.
Sandwiches.
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto sandwiches. Oh
Yeah.
my goodness, did they branch out?
They did. Yeah, they've done a cooking game. Well, kind of
Wow.
cooking. You just make sandwiches.
Grand Theft Auto cross cooking, mama. I didn't realise I wanted that.
I kind of do now, even though it's
It's
fictional.
understandable.
But yes, chat, questions for our racers. As we're on the 2 hour mark. We did kind of go over a bit talking to all 4 of our racers, so we'll leave it a little while longer.
Oh my god, Z, stop changing the camera angle. It's throwing my stomach. My goodness.
I feel like she might be a bit frustrated at this point and just kind of hitting buttons.
That is absolutely fair. This is not an easy one to make your way over. You've kind of got to hook your wheel and... Oh.
Yeah.
I don't get what is wrong with this game's graphics and physics engine, but it's causing the bike to do a lot of disturbing things.
It really is. Oh! Wugga made progress? No.
That's it. Flop around like a fish on top of the bike. This bit is just so nightmarish. Come on!
I'm going to ask all our racers that actually. Rate your frustration on a scale of 100 to yes. That's an amazing question tomorrow.
That's a great one. And that's going to be for everyone. Everyone is going to have that question.
Yep. Ooh.
There we go. Garlips making progress. How many resets is Wugga up to at the moment? I can't quite see because the text is tiny.
Let's see if I can see a better on studio mode and give you a better idea. Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh no, what's happened?
No, that was me. I messed it up a little bit.
Oh no. Oh, Z was so close to nailing it there.
Oh, the preview. No, I didn't mess it up. Cool. How do you see the? Doesn't actually tell you.
It's in the top left.
Oh, top left. Oh,
Yeah.
167. Oof.
So there's still a few to go.
Yeah.
Garlips now checking his list. Going for a few more. Z just taking a quick break there.
Should we tune in at 10 past? Not 10 past, 10 minutes
Ah.
past. Yeah, it's 2 hours 10.
Yeah, I think so, because by the time that we finished our conversations with the racers, we're trying not to end up having a long one with them this time, because this is our last check-in before the 3-hour deadline. So by the time that we finished our conversations with them, we should be nearing the end of the race time.
This is true, yes. Who do we start with this time? Oh, here we go. Hot pot recipe, no problem at all. We'll ask everyone. Apart from
That's
Wugga.
all fine with us. I think we can start with Wugga, because... Oh, Wugga's thinking. Help, help. Okay. Let's check in with Wugga now.
Well, hang on, so I was just copying that thing. Did he say help?
He went onto the menu and kept flashing over help. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
No, let's wait
Oh.
just for a moment or two more. Oh, so close. I think we can check in with Wugga now.
No problem at all. I'm not, not another recipe. Right, let's check in with Wugga. 1 second.
Yeah,
Right.
let's check in with Wugga.
3, 2, 1. Mr. Wugga, how are you?
I am unwell. Thank you for asking.
Unwell?
I have spent quite a bit of time on this.
This
Stupid
one
check.
bit.
Yes, we've
Yeah.
seen. Level's horrendous.
This is. Yeah, it's something else. I'll say.
It's
I'm getting
getting...
so close to clearing that one checkpoint, and I know if I get this one, I can get the rest of it.
Seriously?
Oh,
Yes, that's the worst feeling, to be stuck on this very stupid checkpoint. But it's a tough one.
It really is. Getting the launch to end up getting onto that other wheel, or even like being able to jump from that first wheel to the second one, which I think is just impossible.
Yeah.
It's so difficult. Like you're doing so well, but this is an incredibly tough stage.
I'm actively trying to avoid the first tire here, because I know there's no getting past that. But I'm like trying to get up here, and I've been just hoping against hope that I get that done, and I know once I get that, it's a clear after that point. It's a little discouraging, I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
You've got this. We believe in you, Wugga.
Yeah, I think I might just take a break here. I realize the one problem I have with this game is once you start tensing up and you just trying to brute force a segment, I realize I'm just squeezing the hell out of my index finger, and it's starting to go numb. I'm not lying.
No, that's I completely understand it. Like there comes a point where if you're just doing the same thing over and over and over again, it does feel like you're driving yourself to insanity.
Yeah.
A motorbike game. But you do sometimes just need to end up sitting down and just taking a small break, just for a moment or two, just to like sort of go like calm down, get everything all together. But the problem is with these sorts of levels is that you can't completely pause and stop. You need to, if you exit the level, you've got to start this nonsense all over again.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be... I'm already ahead of my... If I get this track done, this will be a personal best for me in terms of tracks cleared, because I've never actually cleared the final dynamic stage, and today I don't even know what happened in the stage, but it just gave me a free pass. So, I'm really hoping to get these two last checkpoints in the next 48 minutes or so.
We believe in you, and I know the chat is also rooting for you, except for those that ended up putting their points on someone else. But we do have a few little questions for you, if that's okay.
Dude.
Right. This one has come from Amaro. Rate your frustration on a scale of 100 to yes.
100 to yes. I would say that's about 9 billion, 2 claps. One of those and a half.
That's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Just for this one checkpoint, mind you.
We've also got another one from Amaro who's saying, ask Wugga for a Kalajni pack recipe.
For crying out loud. Somebody just type it to me in DM, and I can maybe make it out.
No, I think they're terrorizing us. Go for your break.
Or just ignore Umaro, because that's perfectly fine.
Go for your quick break. You still got near enough 45 minutes. For
one quick thing as well, quickly, because they've been asking us to do it for everyone.
Oh yeah.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese, and a large soda.
We got to ask you last time.
Andreas. Nice an Andreas reference right there.
It is.
Love it.
Is that what it's from? My goodness.
That's where I'm getting it.
Well, they keep sending in these things, and I have no idea what they're saying. Like the chat is just going wild. Like,
Yeah, I know it's miserable having to look at chat. I know. It's gonna be overwhelming. Anyway, I will be going at this. I know I have 2 more tracks left once I'm done with this. If I can clear this within the next 45 minutes, I still have 1 more track left to go. 2 more tracks left to go. I have never beaten those, and I doubt I will. So I'm just hoping I'll get this done once I'm back, and then I'll just rest on my laurels after that, I think.
Absolutely fair. Absolutely fair, Wugga. It's been a tremendous pleasure to end up watching you so far, but we will be watching your progress with great interest, sir.
Indeed, we shall.
Thank you, folks.
Good luck.
I'll see you in 45 minutes, I suppose.
Indeed, you shall. Enjoy your break and good luck.
Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers. Bye. There we go. Who should we bother next?
I think we should bother... Should we go with Garlips next?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go in with Garlips, quick.
Okie dokie. Mr. Garlips.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello. How are you?
Oh, I just hit another flag. I'm having a whale of a time.
I'm loving this.
I'm just fucking about, mate. It's great.
You literally feel like you're just kind of throwing yourself through the levels as quick as
Yeah,
possible.
anything that rubs me the wrong way, I just jump out of it and try again.
That's it. Oh, wow, that's hard.
Yeah, hopefully I fill out the list a bit that way, and you know, my score is a bit more respectable compared to the others at the end.
Well, you're doing very, very well, sir. Very well.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
May I also say you've got a lovely soft voice.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You're very kind, you are. You're very kind, very kind. Speaking of kind things, Love and Floofin, he wants to ask, Garlips, if you understand how to make it work.
I do. Even in instances where it might look like I don't know how to make it work, I'm probably just demonstrating the wrong way to do it, so other people know.
Oh, that's very fair, that's very fair. Nan!
Stop talking to people. It's my job. There we go. Sorry about that. There we go.
Mate, I don't want to get weird, but your nan, she's
lovely.
she's a lovely woman.
Yeah.
Mate, I'm gonna have to put her in the basement again now after that. Bloody hell.
Again.
Her out. I can't go through this again. She ruined my last YouTube channel. It's ridiculous. Anyways. Let's not talk about that nonsense. Let's end up asking you if you can rate your frustration on a scale of 100 to yes.
100 to yes, so we start at 100. Like, honestly, I was frustrated at the start. Now I'm just having a blast because, like, the pressure's off. The second my controller stopped working, I was like, okay, I have to completely relearn how to play this game. And I think I'm doing all right considering. So I would say it was a yes. Now it's probably simmered down to somewhere around 103.
I was gonna say, you don't sound like too stressed at all. You just kind of sound a little bit zen.
I've got my tunes on. I've got Dr. Pepper Cherry Crush. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Nice.
Tuna motherfucking tata, yeah?
We do have.
Yeah, Akuna Matata. Sorry, I thought you said tater. I was like, wait, what?
Hakuna Matata. What a
Wonderful phrase.
We do have another question for you.
Okay, cool.
What's your best hot pot recipe?
What's my best what? Sorry.
Hot pot recipe.
Hot pot recipe.
Yes.
Well, you take about half a pack of large mince, like 500 grams of mince. You brown that off in a pan. You add lean Perrin sauce, a little bit of oil. You drain the oil off once the meat's finished cooking. Then you add onions, garlic, some bisto gravy as well, and then you put that into a dish. You chop potatoes and you put those on top. You put it in the oven for 40 minutes, gas mark 6.
You're kind of making me hungry now. It's a good
Mate,
one.
I
You
need
had
to
the
play that
dinner.
Coronation Street game though. Seriously,
Oh, dude, no, it's awful.
it's on my to-do list.
Well, I don't know if I still have a copy of it somewhere, though. I'll send it to you.
Oh, it's got to be abandonware at this point.
Oh no, it is. Yeah,
But,
you're right. Yeah, it is. Yeah. But yeah, that is it's a horrible game.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Who do you think is on trial today, and who's going to win the trial?
Oh, okay. So, on trial today, I think it's Chad Kroger from Nickelback, and I
shit.
think his defense will be that you should look at this photograph, and he just runs out of the court.
Look at this graph. Forgets
then-
to run out, just
then-
stands there with the graph, and he's like, "Ooh, what, Mr. Kroger?" He just smiles at them.
He just smiles, but the thing is, he's run out the door.
Oh, you think he's run out the door? No, he's gone up the stairs to the roof, and he's yelling that a hero can save us. He's not going to stand here and wait.
We're just gonna reference loads of Nickelback songs, are we?
Well, that was Chad Kruger
Yeah.
on his own, but yeah, still,
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
no.
No. These 5 words in my head scream, "Are we having fun yet?"
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, I think
No.
your grandma got back into the got back on the microphone.
Get the basement. No, dearie, get in the back.
Oh my god!
I don't think my brain can handle this.
This is what it's been like the entire time?
No,
Yeah,
no.
this is literally all the stream's been. Decky's been pretending to be my granddad. It's been wonderful. Chat's been crying.
Oh,
We've had at least 12 or 13 different ships created here. It's been wonderful.
oh, fantastic! Well, apart from me then and Kylo, I mean, obviously that's like everyone's default. What are we talking ship wise?
At the moment, it's been mostly Decky and Tater.
Oh,
I have found out that I've got tiny eyes as well. Not quite Betty
Do
Davis
you?
eyes. Yeah. There was a poll about people who have tiny eyes, and I won it. I'm not sure.
I'm trying to think of who I think on the wheel has got the tiniest eyes.
I'm just not sure what's going on anymore.
It's a good question, actually. I'm going to think about that for a while. Actually, I think that'll keep me up this evening.
Who has the tiniest eyes? It's one of those things that when you end up going, yeah, no, that's a silly question, and then you start thinking about it and you go, actually, who does have the tiniest eyes?
I feel like
Yeah, it gets the cogs whirring, so to speak.
I feel like we're all going to start watching each other's streams and just kind of staring at everyone's eyes now, going, ah.
I mean, 16-bit Hyper Turbo, he keeps them hidden behind sunglasses. Maybe there's a reason behind that.
Mate, 16-bit Hyper Turbo's got the biggest eyes. They're beautiful.
Oh, shit.
Bad boys.
Yeah, they are.
Actually, I've met him in person. He is gorgeous, man.
He is a gorgeous man. Shout out to 16-bit Hyper Turbo, by the way.
Without him.
Oh yeah, I'm on my motorbike. I associate him with everything extreme sports, so
That makes sense.
I cannot get up this fucking hill.
Do
I'm just gonna
this.
do loops. Woo! Woo! This is quite
Whoa.
fun. Shit,
Wow.
I'm dead.
Oh, anyway. Anyway,
Springy.
we'll leave you to it. Enjoy your flips.
Thank you.
Good luck. You've got about 40 minutes left, I think.
Oh, brilliant! Yeah, because I don't think I'm going to be making much progress, so I'll just keep chipping away at these few tracks I've got left.
No worries at all. Well, enjoy it. Good luck, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye, Decky F. Bye bye, Mr. Matt Internet, and bye bye, Mr. Matt Internet's grandma.
Oh,
Call me.
bye, dearie. Get there in the basement.
Call me.
Yes, dearie. No, you don't.
Let him
She's
drive.
into me.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Right, sorry, just massive news, everybody.
Wugga
has ended up getting to the next checkpoint.
He has. I just saw it. Just saw it.
So, like, that was... I had to try and stifle myself because, oh my god, he's done it! Inferno is down!
Holy shit.
Inferno is down.
On
That
stream.
is Wugga who has ended up clearing. Oh my god. Oh my god, he must be delighted right now.
100%. Has he done it all?
Not all of it. There's still 2 courses left to go, which will end up being Diablo and You Shall Not Pass. The 2 hardest from the downloadable courses. Will he go with Diablo? He is going into Diablo.
Love
Good
to.
luck, Wugga.
Well,
My goodness, right.
who should we check in with now?
Oh, shall we end up having a coin flip there? Let's, I coin flipped. Oh, it's fallen down the back of the sofa. Oh no, I'm nowhere near the sofa. It's MBZ.
Let's go with Z. Let's check in with her. A sec. Okay. Hello, Z.
Hello!
Oh, how are you?
Welcome to my misery.
Look at those boulders.
These boulders are not as bad as the tires, I don't think, but they
No.
stuck. They stuck.
Those tires were causing some issues for a while there, weren't they?
They sure were.
You're still chipping away though, which is good.
30 minutes on one level.
That's not as long as some people will spend on some levels, though, is it?
True.
So, stop thinking everything's all bad. Oh no, can't connect to server. Should be fine, should be fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, okay, alright. We can inclusively reveal that it is a Thursday.
We can.
Beat.
And we can exclusively reveal
Oh, fuck's sake, Garlips is gonna sue!
he won't, that the race is still ongoing.
Fudge. I was hoping Wugga would have finished already. Although I guess it is possible that Wugga has finished.
Wait, like, I don't know, like, that would require passing things like, Diablo, You Shall Not Pass,
Yeah.
like Inferno.
It's quite
True.
heavy levels. How you feeling? Feeling okay still?
Yeah, I'm on the verge of giving up and having a nice little chill for the rest of this race. Because I don't think that I'm going to be able to finish any more levels. But I'm going to keep chipping away at this one, hopefully.
I like it. You're chipping away because you're on boulders, which are made of like stone and stuff, aren't they? And you chip away at those.
You do, to make beautiful statues. So I'm going to make a beautiful statue of my face, I guess.
Wonderful. That's exactly what should be going on right now. A wonderful, wonderful statue.
We do have some questions for you.
I am so ready for questions.
Well, the first one from Amaro is rate your frustration on a scale of 100 to yes.
100 to yes?
Yeah.
Well, if yes is maximum, I would say yes.
Now, is that more of a yes or a yes?
It's more like yes.
Good. We've also got one here from Love and Floofen, who ends up asking all racers except for Wugga the best hot pot recipe.
The best hot pot recipe?
Yes.
I've never had hot pot.
Really?
Yes.
nice.
So I don't know. But I bet Wugga knows, and you should ask Wugga instead.
Do you know what? At some point, if you're ever in the UK, I'll have to end up making you some army stew or something like that.
Deal.
Oh, you want to make a hot pot? 'Cause you haven't tried hot pot. White army stew.
Oh, army stew is basically a South Korean version of a hot pot where it's a combination of lots of different things. It's a wonderful mismatch of culture as well, because it ended up having a lot of the American like soldiers who were stationed in South Korea. Their goods would obviously be delivered there, and that would include things like spam and hot dogs. So it's a weird mixture of like South Korean foods and American like foods and things like that. It's a wonderful blending hot pot. It's just beautiful. You end up serving it in a huge bowl, and everyone just ends up just dipping in. Like it's got instant noodles in there, spam, hot dogs, kimchi. It's just beautiful.
Sounds absolutely amazing, I'm not going to lie. So you're going to have to send me the recipe.
It's a mess of a recipe, but yes.
Thank you.
I swear. Oh! It's fine. I'm fine. I'm still alive.
The next question has come from Wasp, who ends up asking, who is your favorite ship in the Wheel of Struggle?
My favorite ship or
Yeah.
shit?
Ship, not shit. Although you could say both.
Well, that would be a little bit of a different kink that I'm not quite into. So we'll go with ship instead. I'm gonna create a new one.
Ooh.
Let me think about who all is on the wheel here, because I think that we're too limited. I think we need to broaden our horizons. So I'm gonna ship. I mean, do I ship myself or somebody else?
It's up to you. This is you feel free. This is the madness of chat asking questions.
I'm gonna ship myself and Hextree.
Ooh.
Sorry, Hex.
The fan fiction will be absolutely fantastic for those two.
I like it. I'm excited.
Chat are loving it already.
Yeah. Spicy,
Alright.
some old angs. Nice. It's the
Delicious.
fan fiction we didn't expect that we wanted.
Yes, exactly. Oh, please, God. Get me out of here!
You can do this, okay?
We believe.
What was the magic word? The magic word was
Fuck.
sword.
Sword! Sword! I got it. This is it. This is it.
See?
Oh, shit. It wasn't it.
Oh, so close.
It looked really good, though.
It did.
That's the power of sword.
That is
Oh,
the power
God.
of sword!
Believe in the sword. Should we leave you to it, Z? We've got about half hour left.
Oh, still a half an hour?
Yeah.
I swear if I don't get second place, I'll be pissed.
Well, you
Okay,
know,
first place would be
surprised.
fine, too.
First place would be lovely, wouldn't it? Everyone wishes
Yeah.
for first place. But we will find out what the final tally is at the end of this race. Not long left to go, just under half an hour. But we believe in you, Z. You can do this.
I will try to survive.
Well, good luck.
This.
Thank you,
And-
thank you.
We'll see you in about half hour.
Alright, bye.
Bye.
Wait, I love you.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
A
sweet.
great fan fiction name there. He bought my love with channel points.
Oh. Loads of fan fictions on the go now. Excited to read them all.
Oh, it's going to be wonderful. StruggleR, but where we're removing the L and the E and it's just R. It's our new Tumblr-style blog website, of course, launched recently by Fish. And we're looking forward to the fan fiction that will be uploaded to www.wheelofstruggle.com.
Saying that, Fish is the last one we need to talk to.
Oh, indeed.
So let's have a word with Fish. Right. 3, 2, 1. And he's unmuted. Mr. Fish.
Hello.
Oh, wasn't ready to talk.
No,
Gargling
I'm
sounds.
basking in my own glory at the moment. So
How are you
We
getting on?
are indeed basking in the glory.
how's things going? How long have we got left, by the way?
About 5 hours still.
Okay, cool.
You're about half hour. Just under half hour now.
Okay, so you're checking in with me last. I don't know what to make out of that.
Who says you're last?
No,
I
we
mean, come on now.
were randomising the order.
Yeah, okay. I don't
No,
know about that.
legit. You can go back and check on the VOD and you'll go, Jesus, these guys don't have any fucking clue what they are doing. They're just going to random people. Like, God, what are they even doing with the channel? Like, this is a mess. Like, don't worry. It's. You'll see that we are not lying to you right now. We did just go in a random order, so don't read anything into it.
Yeah, I mean, you've known me for how long?
At least 3 months.
Yeah, that's still long enough for you to know that I'm probably just a bit, you know. There's no reason for us to pick you last. It's just, yeah, just luck of the draw, I guess. And again, you still could be just playing this by yourself, and we're just letting this drag out.
This is very possible. Although I'm happy now. Like, I was expecting you to check in with me when I was still stuck at that. Yeah, I don't know if you saw my like 200 and something odd attempt level a second ago.
Was that? I don't really remember, but they've all kind of been a big blur to me. There's lots of bikes, lots of noises. Mr.
Yeah,
Matt has
fair
a
enough.
better
Yeah.
idea.
It was King of the Beer. That was my first ever complete of this level. I was stuck on, and that was the bit I was talking to you beforehand, Deck, around restarting the whole level, because when you get stuck in that kind of rut bit in the middle of the level, you need to do 2 kind of like steep incline jumps, which if you get it all in one row, you've got momentum, you skip the first jump basically. Whereas I got stuck in that little rut that I struggled so much with one of the ramps before that I didn't want to restart the whole level, so I just persevered 170 odd attempts or something, finally got it, did the level. That's beyond my wildest dreams for what I expected out of today. So I've done everything apart from these 2 hard ones, and apart from Steel and Concrete and Inferno, so all but 4. So what does that give me? 63.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's gravy for me. That's more than I expected. I didn't think I'd get King of the Beer. Shortcut was also iffy, but yeah, happy with that.
I mean, you still got 25 minutes. You could still probably knock out maybe a couple. You never know.
Well, I'm gonna bang my head against Steel and Concrete for the rest of the time.
Okay.
But this beginning ramp is kicking my ass right now.
It is a nightmare of a stage, but you are doing absolutely fantastic as well. It's been an absolute pleasure to end up seeing all 4 of you racing here tonight.
Yeah, you guys have been all cracking at this. It's very impressive.
I'm really hoping everyone else forgot to go and do the easy levels from the DLC and stuff, and they've just been stuck on Inferno for this entire time. That's my hope.
You're hoping they've ended up forgetting them.
We do have a couple of questions for you.
Oh, more questions, great.
Yeah. One for, or they're both for everyone, to be fair. Rate your frustration on a scale of 100 to yes.
Given that I've done better than I thought I would, I'm riding the high right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just go for a normal 140.
Oh, fair enough.
Nice. And also, asked by Love and Floofens, I believe they are. They've ended up asking for the best hot pot recipe.
Take all your ingredients for a hot pot, chuck them in the bin,
Yeah.
and order a Chinese.
We did what I did tonight, so that's a good shout.
That's a great hot pot you did there, Dick.
Yeah, no, I'm quite proud of it now.
Yeah.
You mentioned it, I appreciate that.
Tremendous. Well done, Decky.
Thank you. So you're feeling strong. You've only got 25 minutes left.
Yeah, I've done the best I can do. Like I'm well happy with that.
Oh, we're proud of you as well. We'll let you carry on for the next 25 minutes.
Thank you.
And then we'll check back in at the end.
Yeah, brilliant.
Fingers crossed. Good luck, and maybe you knock off another 1 or 2.
I mean, 2 is way beyond anyone's hopes here. Maybe this one, if I get really lucky, but
Believe, fish, believe. Anyway, we'll leave you to it. I'll speak to you soon. Good luck.
cheers, guys. Good luck. The rest of your commentary.
Very much. Bye.
Thank you. We're gonna bloody need it. We have no idea what we're doing.
It's true.
Decky's the expert on this. I have no idea what the hell I'm saying.
And if I'm the expert, something's definitely wrong.
Oh, but we are actually asking people about their potential ships that they're going to be going for.
Oh yeah, before you go, ship.
They want now.
Fanfic.
You have to
More
ship.
shipping?
Yeah, whoever in the struggle, it's the shipping season.
Oh, okay. I'm going to say I'll ship Deck and Sonic.
Very good choice. Very good choice. We haven't ended up seeing any of those sorts of madnesses of actually having characters introduced. So beautiful. What a great suggestion, Kythius.
I feel like we should have muted him before he said that. I feel hurt and upset. Anyway, yes, nice. We'll check back with you soon.
Cheers, guys. See you later.
See you in a little bit.
There we have it.
There we have it indeed. So it looks like Z's having a little bit of an issue at the moment. I think she's just constantly resetting. That's all it is.
Oh.
She's just hitting reset over and over and over again.
Oh, okay. It's not an actual glitch. She's just fucking around.
Yeah. She's probably just going, stuff it. I don't want to do this set. Like, all fun and games.
I can imagine there's definitely a hard kind of stop point where your brain is just like, I've had enough of this?
Well, the thing is that at the moment, Wugga is on the section just before this, so we've seen Z get over this, and Wugga's now going to be getting into the same bit. So the racers are lining up a little bit on an absolute pig of a track. Absolute pig of a track. Of course, Diablo.
It's yeah, it's pretty fucking brutal.
It's not as bad as Inferno, I believe. Like, from what I've read, it's not as bad as Inferno, but it's got its own spiciness of pain in the arse that ends up happening on it.
Yeah, like this kind of boulder mound.
Yes, because you need to angle yourself in such a way that you can basically make your bike hop a little bit, and then you can try and get your wheel, the line or the back wheel, to end up lining up on one of those rocks, so it will give you enough momentum to launch you over it. But you don't want to end up launching too much, because otherwise it will end up causing your bike to flip.
Yeah.
And then you won't hit the checkpoint. There we go. Oh. Almost. She's got the jiggles.
Jiggles.
Amaro with the great title for the Decky Cross Sonic fanfiction. He left a blue streak on my heart.
I do have a tramp stamp, yes. I do need to get it removed at some point.
No, you're going to get the 7 Chaos Emeralds in a tribal style just above your butt crack.
Yeah? Is that what you want me to get?
Well, I can't end up ruling your life, but yes.
Yeah, fair enough, I'll get it done then.
Beautiful. So I think our racers are getting to the frustration stages.
Z's probably put what's her counter on now? 2,000 or something. 2,000 weapons. That's amazing. She's going for a
Just
different
reset. I do believe it was Rihanna who ended up having that song where she went reset, set, something like that, isn't it?
I thought it was Umbrella.
Oh no, I thought it was work, isn't it? It's...
Oh yeah, work.
There you go. My goodness, the bikes aren't supposed to do that on Fish's screen.
Oh well.
So I think Z is currently just going, nah, I'm good. I think Wugga's also gotten to that stage as well. Probably taking a small break just to end up reconsidering things and going, right, calm, give it another shot.
Yeah, I feel like he can see the end in sight, and he wants to finish.
I do have to wonder if Z would be resetting so heavily right now if she knew where Wugga was on this course as well. Because just being able to beat this course, if Wugga didn't, that would be just a little bit of bragging rights. It'd be like, definitely. Oh, I actually did get through it. Like, she is technically a stage ahead at the moment on this level.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Garlips going to a different level.
Oh, yes.
Having a look at the list of tracks. Probably looking at another medium level. I reckon. Come on, Garlips. I reckon you can do the squirrels level.
Yeah, you got this, Garlips.
And Fish getting ready for the jump here.
Oh, almost.
Thinking about humping the bike.
Inch by inch, little by little. No. Garlips just changed camera angle.
Yeah, I have been noticing that some people have been going on to the first-person cam, and that's a delight to see.
Yeah.
Like, first-person shooters, fine. First-person bike games, not so fine.
Yeah, that's a different level of difficulty. And motion sickness.
Oh, Garlips going for the big jump here. Who can he get? Oh, no.
He makes it.
Come on, Garlips. You can do this, mate. You can do this. Come on. Yes, boy.
Oh, did Wugga get past it?
No, I think Wugga quit out the level.
Wugga gave up. Right.
And Z just sitting there at the moment. It's all good though.
Yeah, I think she's given up. She got further than Wugga did on this level, though, as you said.
Yes, that is nothing to end up sniffing at. It's really good that, like, at least Z will be able to end up saying that she got a little bit further in Diablo. Not much of a comfort, but a small amount of comfort.
Yeah.
And a small amount of comfort is always nice, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. The question will be, is Z gonna be second place or will Fish be second? Because at the moment, I think they're around the same levels completed.
I think they are, yeah.
So it's gonna be interesting to see when we end up doing that final tally if there is a difference.
We might
Very
have to look through
interesting
the
to
VOD
see.
and see who got there first.
Oh god. Well, let's hope that we don't have to end up doing any tie-break eliminations.
Yeah.
That's it, Garlips. Yes, boy. That's another stage done. Well done, Garlips.
Just brute forcing every level.
Fair play to him. He's got it.
It's a
That's a
strategy.
hard track sorted.
Oh god, we're just going for the first person. No. Takes it back.
Oh boy. Oh. So, chat, how do you think this is going to end? Do you think that we're going to end up seeing Fish or Z in second place here today? Who do you think will be getting second? We'd just like to also thank you yet again for joining us here today. It's always a pleasure to end up doing commentary for all of you here on StruggleR. It's always a pleasure, and we couldn't do this without people watching, without people joining us, and without the enthusiasm of you all. So a massive thank you for joining us here tonight, or today if it's during the day for you. Time zones are fun. It could even be on the VOD that we're thanking you on. So there might not even be a concept of a day anymore. Could be the future. Who knows?
I think some people in the future, some people in the present.
Some people everywhere.
Yeah.
And time travelers, some type people in the past.
I remember being quite baffled with 2014 into 2015. I went to Australia with parents and stuff, and then flying back, and the time, obviously the amount of time zones we crossed back over. The flight being like 24 hours long, near enough, and yet didn't. When we arrived back in the UK, it wasn't as bad. Like, it wasn't 24 hours. Like, it changed. It was. It really messed with my head for a few weeks.
See, I've done the one shot from England to Australia, and that was a 17-hour flight. So that was
You
a
did
lot
one
of fun.
shot.
Yeah,
Oh god, I had to stop off at Singapore.
yeah. No, we did the one shot 17-hour flight. And the best thing is that I couldn't sleep on the flight at all.
Oh, I couldn't either. No, that was I'd see all the crew go there, like to the cabin and they'd like, you know, get some like kip and stuff and nap. But I just sat there and it was so super uncomfortable. It's the air conditioning. Man.
There's not enough leg room for me. I was so
Oh, yeah,
cramped
you're
and
full.
stuck. I just couldn't.
You're a
I couldn't
total-
sit there and like fall asleep. It was terrible. But anyways, Garlips is looking at another hard course. He's jumping across to the jumpy. And Z's still a jiggling. And Wugga is still trying to make his way up these boxes. And Fish is still struggling with this last little ladder section.
He is, and we're down to our last 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Chat, are you excited to see the end of this race? I know this is going to be a very interesting battle to see who gets second. I think we can quite safely say that Wugga is going to be the victor here tonight in first place. Obviously, we can't end up declaring that completely just yet, just in case.
No, of course.
But I do think that at the moment, Wugga has only got 2 courses left in total, which means that that he will win tonight. These box climbs are never nice. They are absolutely awful to get up because they've got little gaps where your front wheel can get trapped, and if your front wheel gets trapped, you're basically done.
Yeah, it's not. This and Diablo is just like naughty. Like, I don't think I could. Yeah, I'd give up after a few attempts, but like, now I'm done with this. Kudos to them for keeping trying.
Well, Decky, you know what I'm going to suggest? I'm going to suggest that you end up visiting Steam at some point and you put a little wish list on Trials Evolution or Fusion, and you keep an eye out for when those go on sale, my friend.
I'll do that now, actually.
Great idea. And then you too will understand.
The pain.
Welcome to the future. Man, machine, a fusion. Garlips going to a new level now.
Stream.
No idea, but it just knocked out.
It says I'm still.
It should be back.
Oh no, it's dropping frames. Oh, that's pain.
Uh-oh. Refreshing again.
Why does it do this? Is this because I opened Steam? Let's just close Steam again. Cool. Come back up.
It says live. It's still saying live now, but it's not. Oh, there we go. Fantastic. Apologies, everybody, about that.
Yes, apologies for that. I opened up Steam and I didn't realise it caned my thing.
No idea why it did that. That's madness. In face of sheer lack of evidence.
Getting shouted
You want your
at.
points back. I'm afraid, yeah, they were going to have to end up like deleting it now. Garlips won.
Yeah.
I can understand that.
The other runners could have cheated the quiz during the downtime. The 1 minute it was down by.
Now, just a quick thing, a peek behind the curtain. Apologies there, Garlips. You are going to have to stitch together 2 separate VODs to end up making one VOD. I'm looking forward to whatever you're going to be putting in the gap that ended up occurring there. That's going to be interesting to see.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, like it still says I'm streaming. It was just the frames dropped massively. It didn't stop the stream.
Oh, it said the stream stopped.
Did it really?
Yeah, on my side it said it stopped, but we'll see what happens with the VOD at the end of it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's going to end up splitting this VOD on the Twitch side of things, so it will end up being 2 separate streams. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, for sure.
Wugga has got a fantastic dynamic pose there. That's camera mode worthy there.
So they only dropped 1701 frames.
1701 drop frames. Love that Disney movie. It was a great one, that one.
Oh, there was a new live notification on Discord. That's weird. Yeah, no, I didn't click anything. That's weird. I just opened Steam. I had no idea Steam would do that.
Z going right back to the start of Diablo again.
Oh wow. Completely gave up and just decided to return to the start.
Yeah, fair enough. Like, probably is realising the time and going, yeah, we're almost done.
Yeah. Only 5 minutes left of the race.
Yep, although we do have to adjust for that 1 minute that we missed off of the timer at the start.
Yeah, no, that is true. I could.
Let's not prolong their pain any longer than we need to, Decky.
Yeah, that's fair. Feel like they're all giving up now. Oh, Garlips is starting on Diablo.
Fair play to him. If he can clear this, go for it.
Yeah.
Go for it, Sunshine. Go for it. Yes, Sunshine! Oh, no.
Yeah, Muttman's right. Because if the stream stopped, we've got to start in 3 hours again.
Oh, yeah, that's true. We'll let the racers know in just a moment, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, right. So, Wugga is now in a position where photo mode, sees the start of Diablo.
No, it's not Diablo, is that one? It's the other one, isn't it?
That one there?
On Wugga's on?
Yep. No, Wugga's not on Diablo. Wugga's on You Shall Not Pass.
Oh, I see.
Which in this case is the first, first puzzle in the level.
Oh, yeah, the bit, with the boxes, yeah, no, I remember now.
Oh, this give us a chance to see what Z's...
So she's missing Inferno.
Yep, so at the moment, she's currently second.
Ah.
Because Fish has not passed the last 3 stages of hard, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm remembering now. Yeah, Steel and Concrete, and Affair with Boxes, and Inferno were the ones missing for Fish, as well as the 2 extra hard tracks as well.
Yeah.
I think that is going to give us our positions for this evening.
Let's have a quick look at Podium.
Did Garlips end up doing his usual guess and get it right?
Well, potentially, yeah. Yeah, it could be.
Garlips loves to end up guessing what the final positions will be, and sets the podium up for that.
He does.
And he might have got it right again.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not long now.
No, we're almost there. We've made it through, chat. I just want to say thank you for being here, chat. You've helped us get it through tonight. I feel like we've learned a lot about each other tonight. We've struggled together, and we've made it through. We've made it through.
I appreciate you all being patient with my various tech issues, the timer, the mic, the Discord, and the random dropout.
It happens. It happens. But it's okay, because we've made it through, haven't we?
We have. One last minute. Or should I do
One
it?
final minute to go. We're almost there, everybody. We're almost there.
Should we? I feel like, yeah. Let's call it here.
You sure?
They all look like they're done. I mean, Fish is the only one that's carrying on. I feel like Wugga's just counting. Garlips is done. Oh, no, we'll wait this minute out and then we'll stop.
Fair enough.
Yeah, as we nearly halfway through.
We're almost there, everybody.
Almost there.
Alright. It looks like everyone's getting ready to do the tally.
Yep.
So I think we should be getting everyone in to say that the time is done.
3, 2, 1. Done. There we go. Right, I'll unmute them and we'll see what the scores are.
We will indeed. Has it all happened? Oh my goodness, here we go.
We're all being unmuted and deafened.
Welcome on back, everybody. It's good to have all 4 of you back with us now. But that is time.
It's time.
Thank God.
Oh, really?
GG's, folks.
GG's, everyone.
GG's.
GG's. Right, so do we want to bring up the level tallies, if that's okay?
Has everyone been enjoying first-person mode for a minute, though?
Oh, yes.
Only on accident.
Yeah,
I've been playing it on purpose for the last 5 minutes.
throwing up uncontrollably as a result.
I literally did that for the last minute. Because I'd already given up on the game, but I thought, here's first person. Enjoy.
You
I
gave
gave
us
up
a
30 minutes ago.
You gave us a lovely picture mode, though.
You did.
And yes, we noticed, you ended up resetting over and over and over and over and over again, making your character jiggle.
That was good.
I was trying to get as many faults as I could,
Like
and then
3,000.
I realized that I wasn't going to make it to 6,969, which was my goal. But I did make it to 4,569. So
Okay, so Garlips, how many stages have you got left to clear?
I make my count 50, leaving 17 to clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait, what? How many total is there? Oh, 15. Let me count. Don't tell me to count the things that aren't there. Let me count the things that are there, okay? I'm confused. So I got 7 there. Plus 11 is 18. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. 24. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 31, 32, 33, 34. 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 50. Yep, 50.
50, and Fish, how many are remaining for you?
4.
4. Z, how many are remaining for you?
3.
And Wugga, how many are remaining for you?
2 tracks.
Oh, nice job.
So,
Oh, that was
Damn.
close then.
Damn.
it was an incredibly close race.
Very, very
Decky,
close between 3rd and 4th there. Very close.
Decky, do you want to end up doing the big announcement? Do you want to declare who tonight's winner is?
Tonight's winner, we can exclusively reveal tonight's winner of Trials 2 goes to Wugga. Congratulations.
Hooray!
Whee!
Congratulations. And just to end up inclusively revealing, Z, you actually got further in Diablo than Wugga.
Oh, nice.
That points that you were resetting over and over and over and over and over and over and over again was the checkpoint after the rocks that Wugga couldn't get past.
Yeah.
I hate the rocks so much. I knew
They
I
suck.
wasn't going to get past that point, so I swapped to You Shall Not Pass at the last minute. Just to try to get past like the first checkpoint. But
I knew I wasn't going to get Inferno, so I was like, well, I've never seen Diablo, so I may as well try it.
Well,
Oh, nice.
we had a complete of Inferno on this stream.
Well done.
Absolutely crashed it. Well done.
Wugga, we absolutely couldn't believe it. We in fact, we were talking to Garlips when you got past that checkpoint, and I had to try so hard not to make a big noise.
Yeah, I was looking at the checkpoint.
It would, yeah, you would have given so much away and made such a difference to the proceedings if you'd told me.
Look,
Well
I'm
played,
trying.
holding your emotions at bay.
One positive thing.
Oh, don't worry, I was chatting up his grandma.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, dearie. Oh.
Put the back in the basement. No. Sorry, she came out again because you ended up saying something nice about her, Garlips.
I think you're too mean to her.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't have a say in the matter, okay? Right.
It's not your
So-
yes.
Decky, what's the next bit that we've got to do now?
I was going to say one thing about this next bit is that Garlips guessed it completely correct and is really setting this up. So now let's show the podium. There we go. We have our podiums. Wugga in first, Z in second, Fish in third, and Garlips in fourth. GG's.
GG's.
everyone.
Yeah,
Absolutely
I had fun.
Yeah, it's
Tremendous. Absolutely tremendous race. I know chat was entertained. Love and Floofen's wondering what the hell is going on with this podium. We can't explain it.
It just seems like cooler than podiums we've had before. Like there's a lot going on.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever seen
certainly
Fish
is.
on a bike like that before. But yes, congratulations, racers. Should we move on to what's going up next? I don't know how tired people are. Obviously, it's a bit late for everyone. So, should we?
It's incredibly late. I've got a wrap I'd like to eat at some point.
Yep, that's fair enough. Let's move on to the calendar. So that was the end of February's StruggleR races. We still have 3 more races left to do in March.
3 more races.
Yes, 3 more races.
Jesus.
And Garlips is in a couple more.
Oh,
I'm gonna try for these. Should really try for these ones.
So
Promise.
on the 8th of March, we have Chained Together with Tater84, myself, and Garlips. Whereas we should be chained together, but this time we're against each other. After that, on the 13th of March, we've got the Bad Run Club with Strife and Garlips, the creators of Bad Run Club. They've been playing all their games, one after another. Whoever beats it first gets to spin the wheel to choose the next game. It's going to be mad, but fun.
Oh, there's going to give me the bad runs, that Bad Run Club run.
And then on the 19th of March, our final race, which was concocted up by both Garlips and Z, the blind race. 2 games have been chosen for a bunch of us to try and complete within 3 to 5 hours, I think. But we have no idea what these games are. The only people that know what these games are Garlips and Z. And it's going to be Floof versus Adrian's Revenge versus myself and versus Escape Route British. And that is the final race of StruggleR. It's come around so quick.
It has. But
honestly, it's been amazing. You've done such a great job.
Season 1, 6 races. Season 2, 20 races. And going by the Discord, Season 3, 497 races. It's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Good luck making all those graphics, my friend.
You're a busy man. But yes, so it's absolutely phenomenal. I'm looking forward to it. And then after that, potentially, whenever the council decide, season 7 of the Wheel of Struggle, where we get to play more and more games. This time not racing. We're just trying to beat each other and be better in the league. But anyway, let's now move on to shout outs. So Wugga, congratulations. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Twitch, Wugga with an H at the end, or on YouTube under something Wugga without the H at the end. I know it's confusing.
Joys of having to grab the names, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody got there first.
Now Z, where can people find you?
I'll be buried out back. You can find me at MBZ on Twitch and YouTube. On Wheel of Struggle, Frame Fatales, Lady Arcaders, Low Res. Too many damn things. I need to stop. but I'm never going to. Can't stop, won't stop.
It's a good philosophy. I like it.
It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. We get to see as much of sea as possible, and we're always delighted to do so.
Indeed, indeed. Fish. Where can we find you?
Fish!
I'm gonna shill the new website, www.wheelofstruggle.com. It's at the same place as the old website, but it's shiny and new, and we've got StruggleR area now, and we've got the ability to write up like blog style posts. So no more faffing about with Discord message limits and all that kind of jazz. If you've got any suggestions for the website, let me know. Otherwise, just pop over and enjoy it. And yeah, stay tuned for news about season 7 coming to a screen near you soon.
You know what I'm going to suggest? I'm going to suggest a ability to end up comparing races. You can end up comparing people in StruggleR. You can compare people in the Wheel of Struggle. You can end up comparing two strugglers or members of the community. You can end up comparing the two to see what their results are.
It's a very good idea.
Apologies.
I don't know if I've fully set up everything to be able to do that, but I'll make it work.
It's something to think about. It was just like, you ended up saying for suggestions, and I was like, what's the first suggestion I can come up with? Competition of comparisons.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's a great suggestion. I did on the old website have a way. There was a sneaky hidden table where you could create your own table, and it would only take account of weeks that everyone you chose had actually participated. But it was a bit jank and was confusing in a lot of ways, so I never told people about it. But I can do something better.
We got a wheel Easter egg tonight. Fantastic.
I feel like you did tell me.
Yeah, I showed it to a couple of people, I think, but as kind of beta testers, and the feedback was, stop doing this. Why? Stop confusing me.
So, finally, the StruggleR man himself, Garlips, where can people find you?
Well, I can exclusively reveal that Season 7's been cancelled. We're just going to roll straight into StruggleR Season 3 because everyone loves it so much, right?
Are you a
No
masochist?
Season 7. Cancelled. Cancelled. My name is Garlips. You can find me at twitch.tv/Garlips. I'm going to be in a couple of races coming up. Please wish me the best of luck because it didn't work here. The luck didn't help at all.
You had fun.
I had fun. I did have fun. And does Z know that I'm officially calling sabotage?
Oh, not yet.
Sabotage.
No. Oh no. Yes.
You told me I could configure my controller, so 10 minutes before the race I configured it and nothing worked, and I've been using the keyboard the entire time.
Oh no.
Hey, it works for me. Look, that's not my fault.
No, for once I actually get to blame my tools because it really is actually the tools. So I'm just
Well, Garlips, I've got some extra good news for you tonight because it means that after all of this, you're going to have to stitch together 2 separate parts of VOD because there was a little bit of a dropout towards the end.
Oh, great stuff. No worries, I can fix that.
I apologise.
Tech issues.
I'll craft a second half of the race that's completely different and kind of splice that one in instead.
Where you win.
Where I win. Yeah.
Somehow,
MPZ
Garlips
and Fish had to go back to their home planet.
Yeah, just flies off. I love it. Yeah, apologies for that. We started talking about different versions of Trials, and then I opened up Steam, and then my internet bottomed out for like a minute, and then I closed Steam, and the internet came back, and apparently, yeah, the stream stopped, even though OBS didn't show it stopping. I don't know. We'll see what happens with Twitch. If it merges them together, then we might be all right.
It's not a problem.
Yes, apologies. But yes, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching this wonderful race. Was you? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off there, Garlips. So you finished with your?
Well, yeah, it was a bit. I didn't want to say anything, but yes, now I am finished. I am now.
They're playing the music on you, Garlips.
Sorry. I felt bad. We were chatting about stuff, and I thought, oh, we'll just go into the finishing bit. And I was like, oh, actually, I just cut Garlips off from his shilling.
Honestly, mood. People should cut me off more often.
No,
go for it.
Not at all. We should thank you, Garlips, for all of your hard work in this. It's been absolutely phenomenal, and all the races to come. So give yourself a pat on the back. We all love you for it, mate.
And I couldn't do it without all of you.
No. Sorry, you said to cut you off.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Mr. Matt, where
Like your nan. Keep it in the basement, mate. I'm gonna call the fucking police, mate. That's not right. That's not right.
Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh no! Oh no! It's all falling apart now. My schemes are falling apart. Right. What was that, Decky?
where can people find your nan?
Oh, well, you can find her in like random places. She usually pops up in bingo walls. She's usually in the post office causing issues. I'm not causing issues. Yes, you are. Stop it.
Does she have an OnlyFans?
No, Nan. No, Nan. No. Put them away. Only Nans. No, put them away. Put them away. No. No, not Nan Breads. God, right, I'm going to have to stop her in a minute. Okay. You can find me over on YouTube. I'm Mr. Matt Internet. I'm on the Twitch as well. I'm all over the place. Go and watch Low Res. That's really good. Thank you, Nan. Thank you. You said something useful for tonight. Thank you. Right, there we go.
Amazing. But yes, thank you everyone for tuning in and watching this wonderful race. It's been a blast. Thank you, Mr. Matt, for co-hosting with me. Thank you, all you racers. It's been absolutely amazing watching you all.
Yes! Sorry, Fish just ended up getting over the bit that he's been trying to get over for ages.
Thanks, Mr. Matt. I was going to request that was shown on stream, but you've acknowledged it. That's enough for me.
Brilliant.
Beautiful. Someone witnessed it. It happened.
Yes, be sure to tune in on the rest of our races. And yes, enjoy your evenings, days, mornings, Fridays, whatever day you're on. And we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Good night, folks.
Bye for now.
Stop it.
Hakuna Matata.